Alright. It's time for the next chapter. What the fuck? The fuck happened?
I would bust a nun.
It's been 2 months since Maya left the office. 2 months without a single trial. I've had offers, but none I took. That is, until the day that girl showed up. What girl? Should I turn off eye tracker? February 22, 10. I can make it optional, actually. Maybe I should do that.
Out! Weeb's out! Get out of here!
I can make it optional.
Out, Weeb!
Let me make it optional. I'll make it optional real quick.
Fuck you!
Hide from viewers by default. Okay, so you shouldn't see it by default. But you can enable it on the right if you want to see eye tracker. It's optional now. Say optional one more time. Optional. Oh, I should add the Phoenix Wright emotes before we start, huh? Right? I should do that, shouldn't I? Chat, are you guys happy right now? I can't tell. I feel like you're all upset. I just get this fucking upset vibe. I should add the emotes. I just get this vibe that you guys are not happy. Which one should I add? I want to add all of the Phoenix ones. Do I have room, though? That is the question. Enhance Twitch. Okay, well, I have better Twitch TV. How do I see the, Can I need to remove some emotes? I don't know what to get rid of, though. I don't think we need all of these Gachi emotes. Like Gachi Bass and shit. I don't know what to get rid of. Yo, what up, Fernando? How's it going, man? Delete Naiad, please. Sacrifices have to be made. No one uses people happy. They just use white people happy. No one uses fucking regular people happy. It's pointless when you just use white people happy. Move Quick Frog. True, you guys don't use Quick Frog anymore either. You guys don't use Quick Frog, but we'll keep Big Frog. What else do you just not use? I've never seen some of these ever. Which ones have you never seen ever? Omega Laughing. You guys don't use Omega Laughing. You guys don't use this shit. What else do you not use? Pepe Jam Jam, Boom Boomer, Pee Pee Poo for favorites. Gachi W's favorite type. Try Please, Try Dance. Alien Please, Try Overheat. Pepega Aim. Pepe CD. Gachi Baz. Guitar Time. Gachi Ha. All pretty popular. Axion Smash. No one uses Axion Smash anymore, but I don't think I can get rid of Axion Smash just because it's Axion and I miss him. What else? You can delete alien, please? No, people like alien, please. Do you guys use Sketchy Hop? I don't think you guys use Sketchy Hop anymore. Delete all the weeb emotes? Should I just delete all the weeb emotes right now? Remove Anone. No, let's get rid of Sketchy Hop. I don't think you guys use this. You guys don't use that. What else do you not use? The weebs are freaking out because you guys are threatening their weeb emotes. I'ma delete you. You can fucking try, Siren. Try to delete me. Fucking try it. I'll maul your ass. Do you guys use Weebs Detected? I don't think... You guys don't actually use Weebs Detected. You just fucking nam them. You just spam fucking nam when there's too many weebs. You guys don't use that shit. Alright, I think we have room. Okay, let's add this one for sure. We need to add the badge. We need to add the badge for fucking sure. Add this one for sure. This was really good. This one's really good. Where's the fucking sweating one? The sweating one was really good, yeah. This one's really good. Got that. That's really good. Really good. I like that one. Like that one. This one can be added too. Where's the badge? I don't really like the blush one. The badge is good. Let's add the badge. We need to add the badge for sure. And objection. I think I like the, which badge should we add? This one or this one? The other badge? Let's add the other badge. I will cook at your house. Oh, fuck! No! Sir, no! Please! Alright, badges added. I think those are all the good ones, right? Stop adding trash. Hey, Pooty Poot, I got an idea. How about I throw you in the trash? Sound good? How about I just throw you in the fucking trash right now, kid? You wanna go in the fucking trash, bitch? Huh? Let's go. We wanna go in the fucking trash? How long do you wanna go in the trash for, huh? 5 minutes? Fucking 25 minutes? An hour? Fucking 15 hours? 5 days? 13 days? Or you just wanna get fucking banned? Shut the fuck up. Jesus Christ. Nobody's going to use these after the game's finished. Hey, well, guess what? The game's not finished now, is it? Ken M? Is the game finished? No, it's not! So what does that make your statement? It makes your statement fucking irrelevant. After the game's done, we can get rid of them. Damn, wow, isn't that crazy? Wow. It's almost like they're just here for the game. That's why they're added. Fucking Papega. Going to forget? Shut the fuck up, dude. No, I'm not gonna fucking forget. Jesus Christ. Jeez, you're gonna make me link my hentai. Fuck off. Alright, anyways, moving the fuck on. Let's begin. February 2022, 10:02 a.m. right in co-law offices. Why do I come here to the office every day? It's not like I want to work. There you are! Finally! Who the hell? Where have you been? My sister's trial is tomorrow. ... Who are you? It doesn't matter who I am. It only matters who you are. She's cute. The famous defense attorney, Mia Fey. Wait, what? ... Oh, you're not Mia Fey, are you? I'm sorry, but Miss Mia Fey no longer works here. So you are the coffee boy? I'm Phoenix Wright, the defense attorney. Right. I like this girl! What the fuck? Wait! You're the Phoenix Wright! The Phoenix Wright from the Edgeworth murder case! Yes, that's correct. It wasn't Edgeworth who was murdered, though. That's a relief, then. You're better than nobody. I'm sorry. I'm afraid I'm not taking cases right now. But you are Phoenix Wright, right? The undefeated defense attorney? Look, I'm not accepting any new cases. I'm sorry, but you will have to try elsewhere. Please! I'm out of time. But please, you have to help. It's my sister. Maya? Could it be? Aww. ... Okay, I'll hear you out. Really? Thank you so much. My name's Emma. Emma Sky. I'm a scientific investigator. Scientific investigator? She's cool. She's fucking cool looking. Emma, was it? So you're a scientific investigator. Yes, that's right. Is something wrong? No, it's just you seem kind of jumpy or maybe just young? Young? I'll be 16 years old. Fucking Japan! It doesn't make sense! She looks older than Maya! How is she 16 years old? Are you fucking kidding me? Fucking Japan! Wait, she's 15! She's gonna be 16 years old! She's 15! What? Oh my god! How is she a scientific investigator at the age of 15? Is she a fucking 5-head? Or a 6-head? Holy shit! Oh, unbelievable. Unfucking real. There's no way in hell. Oh, fucking hell, dude. Oh, I see. Wait, only 16? I'm set to be formally assigned to forensics in 3 more years. My work is becoming quite well known. At my age, no less. So what exactly
FBI
is your
agent
current position?
Jim Morris here. Didn't see that one coming, did you? Look.
No, I didn't. What are we gonna hide preview for me? So you guys can see the eye tracker. Cause eye tracker kind of distracts me. Like, cause I like look at the eye tracker. So I wonder if like, can you guys still see if I turn preview off? Let me see. Okay, you guys can see, but I can't. Okay, yeah. That works. Alright. Badge. So what exactly is your current position then? Well, legally speaking, I guess you'd call me an 11th grader. But I'm ready to do my job, at my age no less. Great, another future professional in training. So what's this case about? You said there's a trial tomorrow? My sister didn't do it. She wouldn't stab somebody with a knife. She wouldn't. So it's a murder case. I don't care if there's a witness who saw her do it. She didn't do it. I know she didn't do it. It's a scientific fact. And there's a witness. Just talk to her. You have to talk to her. Right, I suppose I will. I promised her I'd bring Mia Fey, but that's interesting. How would she know Mia? A scientific investigator. So you want to be a scientific investigator when you grow up, then? Excuse me? I'm not a child, I'll have you know. Still, it's good to have a goal. Albeit a very unusual one. I believe investigations should be done scientifically. Don't you? Yeah. I sure can't fault her for a lack of enthusiasm. If this case is handled scientifically, I'm sure my sister's name will be cleared. Your sister? I've been doing research, you know. I'm developing a new scientific method of case investigation. I'll show you when I'm done. I'm looking forward to it. Guess I should get down to the detention center and talk to her sister. My sister asked for Mia specifically. This Mia Fey person was a few years below her in school. So they went to the same school, huh? She always told me to go to Mia if I ever needed a defense attorney. And well, I need one. Incidentally, Mia is a woman. Now that you mention it, I guess it is more of a woman's name than a man's. Well, it's nice of you to help your sister out like this. You must be close. ... Question mark? Well, actually, when she gets like she is now, I kind of hate her. Huh? But she's my only family. Your only family? What about your parents? They died in a car accident when I was little. Oh, I'm sorry. Damn. Attorney's badge! See this? It's my attorney's badge. Ah, well, I've never seen a real one before. You're the first one who's actually been interested in mine, believe me. Its composition is mostly silver. The gold plating is flaking a bit. She analyzed it, scientifically. There doesn't appear to be any corrosion due to sulfides. I'd give you $50 for it. Sorry, but it's not for sale yet. Show badge! This is Brandon's father. My son has been crying nonstop ever since his unbanned appeal has been denied. Please save my son, do the right thing, and unban him. Alright, release Barn Dog from the barn for a little bit. Let's see how he acts. He's been locked up in the barn for quite some time. Maybe if we let him out now, he won't fucking bark too much. Listen, Barn Dog, if you bark too loud, I'm throwing you right back in the motherfucking barn, you understand? This is Barn Dog's uncle. Oh, looks like Barn Dog's entire fucking family's here. Even Barn Dog's hot mom. Yeah, let him out of the fucking barn real quick. Let's see what happens. All right, let's go to the detention center. Let's see. What's her name again? Emma. Emma's sister. What was her name? Emma what? Emma Sky. Emma Sky? Is it Emma Sky or Emma? Emma Sky? Emma Sky? Oh, Edgeworth is somewhere on this case. Interesting. Are we going to be competing against Edgeworth? Oh, fucking hell. February 22nd, detention center, visitor room. ... It's Emma? Okay. I wonder what's wrong with Emma. She got quiet all of a sudden as soon as we arrived. Guard. I thought I told you I didn't want visitors. Sorry, ma'am. It's just your sister. No excuses. Or did you not want a raise this year, Understood, ma'am. What was that all about? Holy shit. She looks like straight up goddamn... Like, she looks like a fucking commander or some shit. Hi, Lana. Funny.
Hey, Lacari,
I seem to remember specifically telling you not to come here. Perhaps my memory is failing? Look, I didn't want to come here either, okay? But your trial's tomorrow and you still don't have a defense attorney. I'll be the one in court tomorrow. This has nothing to do with you, Emma. Holy shit, she looks cute, actually. Crazy Slick, what up, man? Hey, let's have a resub. Welcome back. Isn't that right, Mr. Wright? Hey, how do you know me? Mia mentioned you. I've heard quite a bit. I'm sorry, what exactly is it that you do? My name is Lana Sky. I'm chief prosecutor for this district. You're a prosecutor? Chief prosecutor? Holy shit. 2 sisters, one a lawyer? Could this be a coincidence? Emma, Lana. I mean, they're just like... I feel like that's important. I feel like it's gonna be very important. Emma, Lana, I mean, they're just like what? She's 16. She's actually 15. Lacari pronounces every single name wrong. Suck my fucking cock, asshole. How about that? Lana. Okay, it's Lana. Got it. Thanks for the fucking correction. Just like Tekken. Man, I suck at Tekken. Fuck Tekken. 15 even better. Nice. that supposed to be a mysterious part? Oh, fuck off, Mr. I know everything, asshole! Suck my dick! Is something wrong, Mr. Wright? Let's talk to him. The case. There's something you should know. There's something you should know from the start. Which is, the suspect in this case has confessed to the crime. Huh? Wait, but the suspect is me. I did it. Well, Mr. Wright? Well, why don't you begin by telling me exactly what happened? The crime took place yesterday. The crime took place yesterday, February 21st, at 5:15 p.m. That's quite specific. It was in the witness's disposition. The witness clearly saw me committing the crime. That was a bit of bad luck, wasn't it? The crime took place in the underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office. The body was found in the trunk of my subordinate's car. The prosecutor's office, huh? In your subordinate's car trunk? Classic. I was arrested on the spot, caught red-handed, as it were. Well, that's just great. How the fuck are we gonna defend somebody who's already guilty? So, who was the victim? An investigator with the police department. I suppose the correct term is detective. A detective? Death was due to a loss of blood. He was stabbed once in the stomach. By you? Death wasn't immediate, but the wound was fatal. I see. Allow me to repeat myself, Mr. Wright. The victim was a detective. You know what that means, don't you? Uh-oh. What, Mr. Wright? What does that mean? Well, it means the police department will consider it a matter of pride to have me found guilty. They will use any means at their disposal to do so. This case gets worse and worse with everything I learn. Lana, so you're the chief prosecutor? That is correct. I'm responsible for overseeing every trial handled by prosecutors in this district. I make sure the prosecutors have what they need to do the job and manage every aspect. Those are my responsibilities. Those are my responsibilities in a nutshell. That's an awfully large nutshell. Still, I'm a little surprised. I would think you'd recognize the district's chief prosecutor, Mr. Wright.
Lacari?
In fact, it seems impossible, wouldn't it? Lana? What happened to your hand? Oh, this? I cut myself by accident. When I stabbed him, that is. Huh? Not very good at being a criminal, I suppose. How am I supposed to defend this? Time to change the subject. Wait, she was in the class ahead of Mia, wasn't she? You were in school with Mia, correct? A few years above her? Emma told you that, too, didn't she? Well, why not? I did drag him all the way here from his office. Although it seems he has very little in common with Mia. Hey! It was in law school. I was in my 3rd year, and she was auditing the class. She was different than the other students. Different? She was strong. She'd do anything to become a defense attorney. Anything. That was probably why she was attracted to me. Excuse me? Intellectually attracting. Lana was the top of her class in school. I was the best there was. Oh. I'm doing pretty good in school too, by the way. It sounds a bit different when Emma says it. When Emma says it. Well, Mr. Wright? Excuse me? As you can plainly see, I'm admitting my guilt. I think it's safe to say there's no way you can take this case. None. But Lana! Why? Why are you doing this to me? What is this music? This is a different song. You never think of anyone but yourself. Exclamation point. I know you didn't do it, Lana. I know. So how can you say that you did? If I lose you, I'll be all alone. I hate you, Lana. Mr. Wright? Yes? I believe our discussion here is ended. The rest, I'll leave to you. Exclamation point. You mean you're requesting my services as your defense? Don't lose any sleep over it. Your client has confessed after all. The case is over. Right. I'll do what I can to get to the bottom of this. Lana has confessed to the crime, yes, but something doesn't fit. It's that look in Emma's eyes. There's something else going on here, and I'm going to find out what. I'm sorry, Mr. Wright. Huh? About what? My sister. She's not always like that, you know. I just never expected to be defending another prosecutor again. She's changed a lot. She used to be so gentle, always smiling. Everybody liked her. I see. Sorry, but I'm having trouble imagining that. What happened to her? I don't know for certain myself. I think maybe she... well, maybe not. Sounds like there's something there that defies a simple scientific explanation. Let's go check out this underground parking at the prosecutor's office, shall we? Oh, okay. So she's like the replacement for, Mia, huh? Or Maya. Maya, I should say. Maya's replacement. For now. Let's go to the underground parking lot. I bet you we're gonna run into Detective Gumshoe here. February 22nd. Prosecutor's office underground parking lot. So this is the lot where it all happened. Looks like they're still investigating. Funny that my first visit to the prosecutor's office should be like this. Hey everyone, keep up the good work. Hey, what are you thinking? Well, they are going to be my coworkers 3 years from now, after all. No harm in saying hello. Actually, there is. You know, attorneys aren't supposed to examine crime scenes. I'm trying not to stand out too much here, see? Hey there! You expecting to go unnoticed here, partner? Partner? Who the fuck is this? What do we have here? Looks like a Bambina got loose from the ranch and is up to no good.
Hello,
Folks gotta learn to keep them doggies tied down, partner. Yo, Dr. Yikes, what up? Thank you for 27-month resub. Appreciate it. It's been a hot minute. I mean, I'm just inconsistent right now. I have to fix my lag, and now that the lag's fixed, I'm gonna be more consistent as a streamer, because I feel like that's what I need. Consistency. Mr. Marshall! What the hell? Marshall? Looks more like a sheriff to me. Looky here, Bambina. I know how you feel, but this is my gang's gold strike, see? Strike? This is our claim, our territory, with a motherload of evidence. If you're fixing to mess with what's ours, you'll regret it, partner. You know what dreams the cacti out in the desert dream? You want to? Wait, what? You know what dreams the cacti... Wait, you know what dreams the cacti out in the desert dream you want to? Wait, what the hell? This guy's hella kick on. What's this guy talking about? Oh, fucking... Wait, did I just lag when I say my lag's done? Is somebody fucking trolling me? Every time I mention the lag, I lag. Is that coincidence? Oh wait, it is around that time, huh? Seems fine now. There was like a small spike.
Hey Lacari, although I've been toxic these past 30 months, I just want to say I actually like your streams, ha ha ha, just kidding you stupid bald manlet. You're still the same retard who's bad at video games and never provides content.
Brandon, can you just shut the fuck up for 1 second of your goddamn life? Like, seriously. Do you always have to be constantly barking about some dumb shit that no one gives a fuck about? Is that just your fucking life goal, to come in my chat and fucking bark non-stop about dumb shit? Huh? Quiet down, barn dog. Just fucking spam wide hardo, alright? That's all you gotta do. No lag here. We'll be fine, don't worry. We're playing a fucking Phoenix Wright, so it doesn't even matter for lags. I feel like somebody's fucking with me though. Like, I feel like somebody has like a lag switch that they can turn on for my stream whenever they want. Anytime cause like chat, right? Every time I mention lag, I started lagging. You guys saw that, right? Show badge. Anyways, let's continue. You head along home now. Happy trails, Bambina. ... Was that, hombre a friend of yours? Kind of, sort of. Yeah, he's a detective. Who thinks he's a sheriff from the Wild West, it seems? The hell is this? What's this? A wallet? Excuse me, officer. Wait! What are you doing, Mr. Wright? What am I doing? I just found this wallet, so I'm handing it over to the police. I don't believe it. This is real basic. Anything in a crime scene is evidence. Let's be scientific about this. Please, just put it in your pocket. How is that scientific? Sounds like theft to me. Wallet hastily stuffed into pocket. I'm called to duty already, and at my tender age. Wait, what? I'm called to duty already. Wait, I'm called to duty already, and at my tender age. Wait, what is she talking about? I'm called to duty already, and at my tender age. Oh, is she gonna examine a wallet? Here, I'll teach you the trick to examining evidence in detail, okay? By the way her eyes are sparkling, I can tell she's been waiting for this. Okay. Now look at the court record. Interesting. You have to be sure to examine evidence carefully on all sides. Let's start examining from every angle. The fuck is this? Oh, this game's got in 3D. Oh, look! I think there might be a clue here. You should check it out. With the press of enter. Clue here. Oh shit. This is an ID card. Sergeant Bruce Goodman. ID number 5842189. See? Well, isn't scientific investigation useful? I guess. Though I don't see what science has to do with it. I can't read it anymore. It's fucking weird. Goodman's ID, an investigator's ID card found at prosecutor office crime scene. ID number 5842189. Goodman's ID added to the court record. Let's be sure to examine every piece of evidence we find. I guess I've got to be on my toes from now on. Can I examine my badge? I swear to God, I'm gonna delete Pepega. If I deleted Pepega, what would you spam? What would you spam, Jep? If I just deleted Pepega. Honestly, I'd like Brokeback much more than fucking Pepega. Maybe I should start just deleting common emotes. Create some creativity. Brokeback actually looks fucking good compared to Pepega. I like Brokeback a lot more. Why do emotes trigger you, old man? Barn dog, you're on a fucking fast track back to the motherfucking barn. Shut the fuck up. Yo, Sleer, thank you for the host, man. Sleery, sure. Here, a phone. Let's see if it works. Hey, don't touch stuff we don't need to be touching. I can't hear anything. My ears. No, my ears. Maybe it's due to the barometric pressure. What is she babbling about? Hey, what did you just say? See, you can hear just fine. The phone's broken. The phone is broken, huh? Interesting. An oil drum. Looks like it's filled with water. It's heavy. I can't even budge it. The drum over here is on its side. Wait, I know. I'll hide in here and do a stakeout. I think you'll probably just get arrested. In fact, you may not even have to hide in the drum to get arrested. What? I'm not suspicious. I like this girl. She's funny. This wall is in our way. It's got a faucet for water. Wait, I know. This wall is merely a facade hiding the truth. This is no wall, but a water tank. I fail to see how it makes any difference either way. She's 15? Can't believe it. There's a fucking ladder here. What's a ladder doing here? Aha, a ladder. That's a step ladder. What's the difference? In scientific terms, please. Scientific, huh? Look at the basic nature of things, Mr. Wright. This all seems so horribly familiar somehow. It's a door. Look, a door. This must mean something. I'm not sure that doors mean anything. No, it won't open. A mysterious lock. I fail to see what's mysterious about it. Mr. Wright, you need to learn to enjoy life more. Let's finish our investigation first, shall we? Holy shit, reading? I can read sometimes, it's weird. Sometimes I can read and sometimes I can't. Right now I'm like on the fine line of like being able to read and not being able to read. This is where cars lead to the lot. The arrow on the ground makes it look more like an entrance. What are you talking about? It's plainly an exit. Well, maybe it's both. Kind of a dual purpose. Aha! The theory of relativity. What? I've got to write this down. I've got, hey, Mr. Wright. Maybe you know, was it Mr. Relativity German, or was he Brexit? Oh wait, maybe you know, was Mr. Relativity, fuck! I see right now I can't read. Maybe you know, was Mr. Relativity German, or was he British? Mr. Relativity? Are you sure that was his name?
Take it, punishment time.
It's been a while since I've read anything. Look, a stylish glass-walled room. Very nice. You can see the whole parking lot from in there. It says security. Perhaps it's a cafe? Huh? Cafe security. Yeah, that must be it. Let's check it out later. I hate to break it to you, but I think that's probably just a security guard office. ... You know, I scored a 97 on my science test the other day. Too bad they don't have a test for common sense. I like her. She's cool. This chapter's well done. I think we've examined everything, yeah? We didn't really find anything. Oh, I should show this ID to, what's her name? The detention center. No, wait, she's not here anymore. Is there anywhere else we can go? Okay, I guess I can show the ID to her. Here, see this? I've noticed that defense attorneys have a tendency to want to show people things. What is this? A behavioral study of lawyers? What the fuck? Oh, I can examine this. A name and an ID number are written here. Sergeant Bruce Goodman. ID 5842189. I wonder why they only use numbers for IDs. What else would they use? Letters, silly. They're the reason we have a written language in the first place. True. Sergeant Bruce Goodman. ID Yabba-Dab. See? Wouldn't that be better? I like this girl, man. Yabba-Dab? Well, it does have a certain ring to it. Exactly my point, Tee.
Scuffed
It
J's.
doesn't take much to amuse her. Yabba-Dab. Maybe I should examine my badge. Can I stop lacking every time I say she's a cool character? Huh? I don't think there's anything else. Let's examine my badge. So this is what the back of the badge looks like. And I always thought it had a safety pin. Each badge has a number carved into it. That way you could tell which attorney it belongs to. You mean you couldn't lend your badge to anyone? No, I'd be found out right away. Well, that's no fun. Show badge. Show badge. Okay, what the fuck do we do? Let's go back to the underground parking lot, I guess. I must have missed something. There must be something else I can examine here that I haven't seen. Oh, I'm fucking the Vega. Well, no time to waste. Let's get hunting for clues. I wonder what this is. Well, partner, looks like you got no intention of going home quietly. The sheriff. Like I said before, this here is our claim. You best be moseying along, unless you're fixing to bite the bullet. Ugh, scary. Could you just tell us one thing? Who owns that car?
Black.
Well, the little filly's got a good nose on her. You want to know who rides that red Mustang with the body in her saddle, eh? Please. No problem, partner. About time for the victuals anyway. Get yourself to the saloon up on the 12th floor of the prosecutor's office. Might just find you a cerveza you like. Prosecutor's office? Where does this guy think he is? And when, for that matter. Note to self. Look up Vittles Saloon Cerveza. Maybe we should check out room 1202, the High Prosecutor's office. In any case, stay away from that car. You can look around here all you like. Just keep your paws off our claim. Right, great. Great! Maybe there are some clues around here, Mr. Wright. Let's check it out. Excuse me? Were you two all set? Us? Oh, shit. Oh, whoa! What's this? She couldn't be. You're selling lunches here? This is a crime scene. Holy fuck. Hello. Half and half, was it? Oh, thanks. And you, sir? Yes? Some crunchy goodness coming at you. Oh, thanks. Interesting way of doing business. This area is off limits to anyone without clearance, especially passers-by. Or are you officers? No, but you don't exactly look like the type to have clearance. Well, that's hardly a way to greet someone, even if my days as the cough-up queen are over. Cough up, huh? You know, I'm feeling kind of full. Maybe I'll pass on lunch. I'm quite connected to this case, you see. The images are burned into my eyes. You might say, yes, all the sordid secrets. Secrets? Dear me, you are a slow one, aren't you? That was kind of talk. Oh, what the fuck is that look? I'm referring to the murder, the stabbing of that detective. What? Witness clearly saw me committing the crime. You mean you're the witness my sister was talking about? Please, cough up queen, tell us what happened. The name is Angel Star. Don't you go forgetting it. Or before you know it, I'll have you whimpering at my heels. Yes, ma'am. Yipes, she means it. Damn, why did fucking Wright go complete beta cuck? Every time I come here, it's some 200 IQ weeb content. Is that so? The case. Somehow I knew. Yesterday was the day of destiny. I knew something was going to happen. Just like I know that the daily special on Friday every week is salmon. Destiny. Was yesterday special for some reason? You're a defense attorney, right? You should know then. You should know the foul misdeeds of the evil ones who haunt this den of inequity. The evil ones, prosecutors, they have no qualms at all about blackening the names of the innocent. And yesterday they paid homage to the most evil one of all. They gave an award for King of Prosecutors. What a farce. So she's saying there was some sort of prosecutors convention yesterday. I was almost compelled to lace their lunches with something foul. Do you have a personal grievance against prosecutors or something? Or if there's some kind of scientific evidence of this evil? Young miss, mock me at your own risk. You'll soon find out why they call me the cough-up queen. Ew. The most heinous of all the evil ones, the one they awarded yesterday, it was in his car that they found the body. Proof that he devours the evilest lunches of all. Wait, what the fuck? For really? Really what? I'm totally confused. One thing's clear, this lunch lady has a thing against prosecutors. Yo, Cyborg Weemain, thank you for gifting a sub to... Sleesh is cute. Wait, Slay cute Frutus Ayaya. Interesting name. Very interesting name. What do you witness? So what exactly was it that you witnessed, Miss Star? It was a fascinating spectacle, to be sure. I now feel I know what they say when they talk about a woman's wrath. To see Lana Sky wield that knife so. Her knife flashed in anger, bringing him to a sad end. It was truly a sight to see. You mean you saw the very moment of the crime? The sound of his silvery ties to this world being cruelly cut still rings in my ears. And the rhythmic beat of Alana Sky's knife. Man, I wish somebody would do that to me. Whew! Wait a second. You know Lana Sky? Of course. It's quite a feat becoming chief prosecutor. How many lunch boxes of sin did she pack to make that journey, I wonder? Yo, Skew, what up? Thanks for the 17 resub. She always travels light. Now, why would this pretty lunch lady know the chief prosecutor's name? Could we ask you a bit about yourself, Miss Star? Come here every day to sell lunches. I import only the freshest and best from the Far East. For some reason, the box lunches are a hit here. Why not make the lunches here rather than import them? Did you say something? No. Only true connoisseurs can understand. The kind you can only tell someone who has tried General Tso's Trilobite lunch set. Ah, never mind. You win. I don't even want to appreciate part of a Trilobite's flavor. Wait, the fuck's a Trilobite? Anyway, I come here every day to sell lunches. My boyfriend works in the security room here at the prosecutor's office. Your boyfriend? See the security room over there? The glass-walled booth? I sell lunches. And since I'm here anyway, I drop by to see him. Since you're here anyway, I guess selling lunches is more important than romance. So to scientifically analyze the data available so far, you, Miss Star, are a lunch vendor with an ulterior motive for coming here. Useful analysis, not. Yo, Cindy, what up, man? Did you have a bad experience with the prosecutor, Miss Star? I sense some hostility. Hostility? Huh, perhaps. Prosecutors are all alike. And the bigger they get, the worse they smell. Kind of like 10-day-old clams in the chowder. I wonder if Miss Star was involved in some sort of legal trouble in the past. That'd be a sure cause of food poisoning, scientifically speaking, of course. I mean, now you're talking, cough up queen. Thought she was just a lunch vendor, but now I'm not so sure. Interesting.
Lacari?
Guess we can go to the High Prosecutor's office. Could show her this ID, see if she knows anything about it. About this card. Lunchland vendors only accept cash, no cards. Especially not a card belonging to someone else. No, this isn't a credit card. It's an ID card. It belongs to a detective. And you're showing this to me, the lunch lady, why? That's like showing a fine honeyed ham to a detective. Why do I always feel like I'm being mocked? We should show badge! Wait, no, I don't want to examine badge. I want to show badge. A defense attorney must be able to fight. How about you? Do you think you can win? How about tackling Lunchland's Pickle Supreme lunchbox? Wow, it's really crunchy. A box of pickles? Kind of a sad lunch if you ask me. Kind of a sad lunch if you ask me. Alright, let's go to the High Prosecutor's office. February 22nd, High Prosecutor's office, room 1202. Where's Gumshoe, dude? I miss Gumshoe. This is the kind of room that just screams, I can do the job. Quite a change from your office, really. Thanks. Look, there's a trophy or something here. A trophy? What? A trophy? What? That shield. It takes real nerve to display stuff like this. Whoever's office this is, they must be a real stuck-up jerk. Phoenix Wright, you never tire of prying into other people's business, do you? That voice. Edgeworth! Long time no see, Edgeworth. Huh? Ah! Mr. Edgeworth! Exclamation point. You know him for somewhere? Oh, of course. I'm his biggest fan. My sister introduced us once and... Right. Her sister is the chief prosecutor after all. Cucked by Edgeworth. Wait, she's 16. That's actually a good thing. I mean 15. Well, what brings you here? I'll warn you. I've been known to be a real stuck-up jerk. No, did I? No. It was just Mr. Wright here. Hey, don't blame me. We're just trying to investigate a murder case. Murder? The body was found in this nasty, bright red sports car in the parking lot. That would be my car. What of it? What the fuck? Your car? I'll say one thing. She certainly can't scream. What the fuck? Case. So the body was found in your car? Go ahead. Say it right. You think I did it, don't you? After you went through all the trouble to help me. Last year, no less. No, we don't think you did it. I mean, it was my sister who stabbed him. Wait, no, she didn't do that. I mean... Wait. So you're the chief prosecutor's little sister then? Yes, sir. Emma Sky. It's nice to meet you again. Now that didn't sound forced at all. Ah, now I remember. You've really grown. I'll admit, it was a surprise for me too. To think that my own car would be the scene of a murder. More surprising still, being forced to prove my superior's guilt. I can understand. Wait, what did you say? Lana Sky is the chief prosecutor, the top prosecutor in the district. She can't prosecute herself, so I'll be the prosecutor at the trial tomorrow. I knew it. We're gonna be up against Edgeworth. You, Mr. Edgeworth? To be honest, it's a bit of a miracle I'm still here at all. What do you mean? Rumors. You've heard the rumors about me, haven't you? Miles Edgeworth. It's hard to remember a time when there weren't rumors about this guy. Forging evidence, arranging false testimonies, illegal searches, you name it. Damn, forging evidence, arranging false testimonies, illegal searches. Thanks to you, my innocence was established in the trial at the end of last year. However, there are still some who say I'm I'm the one responsible for the current incident. What? That's crazy. Some people need very little excuse to think ill of others. It's a fact of life, impossible to stop. But... some of them even go so far as to present me with toys like this. They think it's funny. Toys? That bronze shield? There's got to be a story behind that one. Chief Prosecutor Sky? Yes. We first worked together on a case 2 years ago. It was my first big case. That's right, I remember. 2 years ago. I wasn't even a lawyer yet. Since then, I always felt that she was looking out for me. It appears I was mistaken. Mistaken? Why? I mean, I know she's not the warmest person, but I'm sure she still felt some responsibility for you. Then, why? Why did she stab someone in the trunk of my car? Not only that, she stabbed him with my knife. What? Mr. Edgeworth, your knife was the murder weapon? To be specific, it was the knife I keep in the toolbox in the trunk of my car. Edgeworth's knife added to the court record. Edgeworth? What? Are you sure you didn't do it? ... Come on, can't he take a joke? You have a strange sense of humor, Mr. Wright. Let's take a look around his office. Flowers! My. What an amazing bouquet. Just right for Mr. Edgeworth. No kidding. Hey, there's a card on it. Back from the dead. Wendy. Wendy? I've heard that name somewhere before. And besides it, a giant steel samurai. Wow, I want one. Huh? There's something written on the bottom of his foot. Between a rock and a hard place. Wendy. Wendy? Is she Mr. Edgeworth's fiance? I don't think so. I don't think so. Hey, it's Edgeworth's coat. Wow, this jacket is even lacier than his usual ones. This must be his lucky trial jacket. Lucky jacket, right. I've never seen him wear it. I'm sure there's a story behind why it's in a frame. Maybe I'll be naughty and take a picture. She's getting way too excited about this. It's a trophy. I've been wondering, what the heck is this? It has a big K on it. Of prosecutors. Huh? What's that? It's the King of Prosecutors trophy. King of Prosecutors? It's a great honor. They send the shield to the best prosecutor each year. What? So that K stands for king? Yeah, you got a problem with that? I didn't design the thing. Wait, so Edgeworth was chosen King of Prosecutors. That's cool. King of Prosecutors, kind of like Employees of the Month, only better. King of Prosecutors trophy added to the court record. That's funny as fuck. So that's the King of Prosecutors shield, huh? Well done, Edgeworth. You must be proud to be the King of Prosecutors.
When is video 2? The red dawn coming out. Also, is that din on your head getting deeper? Lacked and lack weird.
No, but my Homer hair is coming in pretty hard. No mods. No mods. Yo, Happy Ghost, what up, motherfucker? We're waiting for CDO. That's when I can probably revive my channel. I don't think anything fucking else will, honestly. But it's nice to see you again, Ghost. As you can see, I fixed my lag. Thank you for the resub, man. Nothing will revive your channel? Yeah, probably not, Brandon. Probably fucking not. Let's just be honest. Spam tryhards! How did you fix your lag? I reformatted my computer. Congratulations, King of Prosecutors! Please stop saying that. That still doesn't explain one thing. Why is the tip of the shield broken off? Books. Whoa, these are all the case files. They're stacked up to the ceiling. There's even a ladder. Odd. I thought Edgeworth wasn't good with heights. He must have someone get them for him. Gumshoe! Strange. Why did I just picture Detective Gumshoe? He must study these case reports so closely. He's so cool. You wouldn't say that if you saw him sweating bullets up on that ladder. Hey, a chessboard. I'm not too up on my chess, but it looks like blue's in a bit of a tight spot. The red knights have surrounded the blue pawn. Huh? Those horses are mounted knights. Their swords have real sharp edges. And check out that poor pawn. His head is kind of spiky. Kind of reminds me of you. Mr. Edgeworth must be an avid chess player. What's wrong, Mr. Wright? Edges surrounding a pawn with spiky hair. Nah, it's nothing. Edges surrounding a pawn with spiky. Oh, I get it. He never reads PMA. Tuned to Lacari stream and it's 100 times louder. Just wanted to say I saw you on Rogers Royale a while ago, so decided to check out the stream and thought you were funny and entertaining. I appreciate the rapport you have with your community, and that's why I subbed. Oh, thanks, dude. Thank you. Thank you, Allstercraft. Thanks, man. Really appreciate that. Maybe I should have picked host instead of love on fucking the Raj show. I didn't think any Raj viewers would want to watch a gameplay, Andy, so I was like, fuck it, I'll just pick love. Help Katerina out since she's a fucking just chatting Andy. I'm glad you like the stream, man. Okay, now unban me on Discord. Brandog, you're asking for one too many things too fast, pussy. Just sit down and shut the fuck up. It's his desk. A work desk. It's quite tidy, as one might expect. What a nice desk. Easy to use and easy on the eyes. It's polished so well I can see my own reflection. Gumshoe. Strange. Why did I just picture Detective Gumshoe? Maybe I'll take that name plaque as a souvenir. Don't. He'll sue you. It's a couch. Mr. Edgeworth has such a comfy sofa. Sofas like this make me want to curl up and take a nap. I bet he pores over his case files here until the wee hours of the morning. Then he takes off his jacket, rolls up his sleeves, and goes to sleep using his arms as a pillow. I don't believe it. She's actually daydreaming about Edgeworth working. I bet in the morning he has sofa hair and little creases in his cheek from the seams. He's so cool. Sofa hair is cool? Jesus. Car, you banned him yourself, right? No, I don't think so. I didn't ban Barn Dog. I don't give a fuck about Barn Dog, dude. He just barks. Like, who fucking cares? As long as it's not annoying as hell. Spam him. Yo, pizza every day! Do you actually eat pizza every day? This is Twitch Prime 24-month reset, man. Welcome back. Oh, cute. What a pretty tea set. I go more for the instant tea bags myself. Amazing. The drawer below is filled with packets of tea leaves. They're all sorted by place of origin and flavor. Look at this royal blend. What an exquisitely splendid concoction. There's such a thing as taking a hobby too far. Yeah, I think we've... Oh, wait, there's a window. Whoa! What a view! It must be nice to have an office on the 12th floor. I guess you would feel important. Incidentally, were you to jump out of this window, the time until impact with the ground would be... ... Got it! Approximately 3.23 seconds. That's handy to know. I like how analytical this girl is about fucking literally everything. Maybe she can analyze my fucking dent. Okay, let's examine some of these. There's blood on this knife. I bet you that's important. How do I... Yeah, there we go. This must be the victim's blood, right? Either that or Edgeworth cut himself peeling an apple. What's Edgeworth doing with a knife like this anyway? Hey, maybe he spends his weekends roughing it in the wild. Edgeworth in the wild? I think my fruit peeling theory is more likely. Are you kidding? I always pictured him as an outdoorsman. Now there's a scary thought. Anything else on this knife? Doesn't look like it. Okay, let's go back. Let's examine this. Corrupt mods? Who banned Brandong again? Mods, can you relax? Brandong isn't doing anything wrong.
Your kids are going to see you dressed up as a trap one day and second guess the Man Up Guild and other things.
I don't think I'll ever have kids, Vicaris D. I'm not sure. It's not looking too good.
Delete sad champ.
I never really thought about having kids anyways, so I don't know. It'd be a cool thought though. My son sees me dressed up as a trap, imagine that. They are annoying and take all your money. But you love them anyways. Hey, check it out. There's a metal plate here. It looks like the names of all the previous recipients are engraved on it. Wow. One guy is listed a bunch of times. Von Karma. I guess he must be a foreigner, right? Yeah, that's probably it. Well, wherever he's from, he must have been an amazing prosecutor. I'd like to meet this Von Karma someday. When she says it, his name does kind of have a ring to it. When she says it, his name does kind of have a ring to it. Fucking Von Karma. Well, he was one of the best undefeated prosecutors in the world, right? Or some shit. Okay, let's get the fuck out of here. Should I show Edgeworth anything? Show him this. Say, Edgeworth, I was wondering about this. Mr. Wright! Huh? What? Are you sure you should be showing that to Mr. Edgeworth? Oh, he'll take it for sure, won't he? I wish I could be on the same side as Mr. Edgeworth, but then my sister would be found guilty. What the fuck, Emma? Man, fuck Emma, dude. I like Maya. At least Maya's loyal, dude. Emma is so fucking... She's just on Edgeworth fucking cock. If she sighs any deeper, I'm going to start getting depressed. So basically this says you were the best of the best last year, huh? You could take that foolish credit
they're
elsewhere,
pieces
right?
of little shit. They're cancerous. They're fucking tumors you will enjoy cultivating. Don't you have enough of your chat calling you daddy anyway? Suspect AF.
Whack.
I like the way you think, man. I like the way you think, Vicaris Steve. I like you. You're right. I lost a day of work to receive that travesty. Huh? Why's that? I had to go to the police department to receive that broken shield. The police department? Yes, right next to the police station downtown. You've been there, haven't you? Where Detective Gumshoe works? Yeah. I was wondering something about your shield. Why is it broken? What does it matter? I've got more important things to worry about. Oh, right. He doesn't seem too concerned about his award, for better or for worse. Yesterday was a very busy day for the prosecutor's office. Maybe we should ask him more about yesterday? Let's ask him about the knife. It's against my policy to discuss evidence with the defense, especially with you. He doesn't like you very much, does he, Mr. Wright? Nah, with Edgeworth, it's never personal. It's all about winning tomorrow. Let's talk about the day of the crime. Could you tell me more about yesterday, the day of the murder? Yesterday was the annual cleaning day at the prosecutor's office. Cleaning day? Working with the police department, we sort and file all evidence for solved cases. We call it evidence transferal. Wiping your hands of old cases, in other words. Oh, and another thing. A ceremony was held at the police department. there's an annual review and awards for outstanding police officers and prosecutors. And that's when you got the shield? I was at the police department yesterday afternoon. I got back here at 5:12. That's very precise. I feel like myself and Mr. Edgeworth pride ourselves on our precision, Mr. Wright. No, I place little faith in my memory. The only thing I trust is solid evidence. Edgeworth's parking stub added to the court record. Nice. This is the parking stub from the underground lot. The murder took place around 5:15. The murder happened right after you got back. What, right? I'd appreciate it if you direct that suspicious glare elsewhere. Who the hell is this? Excuse me, but is Mr. Edgeworth, anywhere on the premise? I'm Edgeworth, what is it? I'm here, sir, at the request of the chief, sir. I've got your report, sir. Report? What? Did you find new evidence in the case against Chief Prosecutor Sky? I don't like the way this conversation is going at all. Sky, sir? No, sir. No name of that kind, sir. Not in this report, sir. Exclamation point. I think I just heard Edgeworth's lid blow. Mr. Edgeworth's lid is not very tight, is it? I made a clear request to the police department, did I not? I need to focus on the trial tomorrow, so don't bring me anything unrelated. Sir, but sir, I'm just following orders, sir. They told me to bring this to you. I wasn't aware of the particulars, sir. Give me your name. Yes, sir. Meekins, sir. Officer Meekins. Right, Officer Meekins. Take your report and leave. And good luck with that raise next month. But sir, I didn't know. Poor guy. Looks like he was absent on the day they gave out brains and good luck. These wide people are fucking sad, that dude. Right. Yes, sir? He caught me off guard. As you can see, I'm busy. You may leave now. Let's do what he says, Mr. Wright. The victim was a detective from the same department as that patrolman just now. Go down to the police department. You can ask more there. Thanks. He seems to have finally calmed down at least. Okay, let's get the fuck out of here. Oh, is this fucking dumb bitch? I wonder if she'd know anything about the murder weapon. Did you take a look at this? You. Yes? You said you wanted some hot tea, right? No, but thanks. She didn't even look at me. You must have to brew the leaves a long time to get rich flavor like this. We pre-infuse the leaves with steam before brewing. I knew it! So that's the secret to their aroma. Exquisite. Only thing I'm smelling here is wasted time. So fucking, it's that one girl's music. The girl from the hotel. The Thought. February 22nd, Police Department entrance. Whew, we're finally here. Why would they put the police department so far away from the prosecutor's office? Beats me. That took almost 30 minutes by taxi. And traffic wasn't even that bad. The police department, huh? I've only ever been to the criminal affairs next door. Hold on, what's that? Disturbing! Why does it... Undulate? Undulate? What the fuck is undulate? The hell is undulate? 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 Undulate?
Undulate.
Undulate? Wait, undulate? What the fuck?
Undulate.
Undulate? But it's a D. Isn't undulate? It's undulate.
Undulate.
Undulate. Move or go with a smooth up and down motion. Undulate. Undulate. I don't know how that makes that fucking sound. It's weird. Weird spelling. You'd think it would be a J, not a fucking Undulate. Welcome to the English language. Lol. Yeah, true. Undulate. Undulate. Disturbing. Why does it undulate like that? Oh, wait. I know. This is the Blue Badger. They're trying to make him the police mascot. Wow, Mr. Wright. You sure know a lot about the police. Still, he does seem familiar somehow. Forget the Blue Badger. Who's that next to him? Someone appears to be dancing with the Blue Badger. Uh-oh. He noticed me. He sure is running over here fast. Hey, pal! What are you doing here? Gumshoe! That's my line, Detective Gumshoe. Specifically, why were you dancing over there? What? Well, at least he doesn't seem to be busy. This is our chance to get information. Hey, I'll have you know I'm a very busy man, pal. Ah, it's Gumshoe's music. I'll give you one word of advice, pal. You better not agree to defend the suspect in this case. Why not? Huh? Well, it's just that the chief prosecutor has confessed to the crime. She says she summoned the detective to the prosecutor's office and she killed him. But what if she's not telling the truth? Yes, well, no. Come on, pal. There's plenty of evidence against her. But what if that evidence was faked? Hey, pal, can I speak to you for a second? Huh? Me? Why is this little girl so peeved at me? She's a relative of the suspect. She's Lana Sky's sister. Whoa, the chief prosecutor's little sister? Just please investigate this case carefully. Okay? Scientifically. Yes, sir. Oh, by the way, you might want to keep your voices down. You don't want to be overheard using words like faked. Huh? It's a sensitive issue with us these days. So, what are you doing here? Detective Gumshoe? Me? Well, nothing really. They kicked me out of the criminal affairs. Detective Gumshoe, what did you do this time? What do you mean this time? Then what happened? I know things are busy right now. I mean, with my sister's case and all. It's true. We've never had a chief prosecutor murder anyone before. Only the highest ranked people are being led into criminal affairs now. The lowest ranking guy in there is our chief of detectives. They're not letting any of us rank and file detectives in at all. None of you? I know this is an important trial, but isn't that a little odd? So, anyway, I thought I'd spend the day getting the Badger dance down pat. Isn't there anything else you could be doing? The chief of police himself is directing this investigation, pal. An officer Marshall was assigned to the underground parking lot. Officer Marshall. Now that I think about it, Emma did seem to know that Marshall guy. A patrolman in charge of the crime scene. It's unheard of, pal. Give rage, please. Pee pee poof. Omega lol. Pee pee poof. Try hard. Nice. Fucking nice. Detective Gumshoe, what can you tell me about this? Huh? Hey, pal, this is a detective's ID card. You can't just keep that. You have to turn that into the police. It's people like you that get me into so much trouble all the time. Meaning Detective Gumshoe must drop his card a lot. Let's see. Bruce Goodman. Goodman. Sounds familiar. Nah, my mistake. But didn't you work together with him in criminal affairs? Whoa, now I remember! Bruce Goodman! He's the victim! That's what I thought. Can you tell us more, Detective Gumshoe? Found in Mr. Edgeworth's car, stabbed with Mr. Edgeworth's knife, huh? What would drive Chief Prosecutor Sky to do such a thing? Wait, I mean, sure, of course someone else really did it. Someone who must have a grudge against Mr. Edgeworth. The car and the knife do seem a little too well organized to be a coincidence. Poor Mr. Edgeworth, what could have happened? We have to find out a little more about what's going on with Mr. Edgeworth. Hey, that's it! That's the King of Prosecutors Award that Mr. Edgeworth got yesterday. Were you at this award ceremony, Detective Gumshoe? Of course I was, pal. I got an award for diligence myself. Ah, congratulations. I was wondering, why is the award a shield? And why is it broken? Oh, there's a reason. I'll tell you what it is later. Apparently he's forgotten. I'm guessing it has to do with like breaking the defense or whatever. Maybe. But I was proud of Mr. Edgeworth for winning that award. Even with all the naysayers in the prosecutor's office. Naysayers must be because of the rumors. Okay, it's the same shit. Okay, let's talk. Bruce Goodman. So this ID card belongs to the victim. He was a detective, like myself. Detective Bruce Goodman. Don't you think it's a little strange? I mean, why would the victim's ID card be lying on the ground where we found it? Well, Detective Goodman should have been at the police department yesterday. There was an evidence transferal for a case he handled 2 years ago. Evidence transferal? Mr. Edgeworth mentioned that too. But Detective Goodman was killed at the prosecutor's office. Well, that's the thing. It's hard to say this, but word is that Chief Prosecutor Sky called him out there to the parking lot. And Lana's confessing as much. He's in a tough spot again. Again? Well, it all started with a murder of that defense attorney, Hammond. But Mr. Edgeworth was found innocent. Listen, pal, there have always been rumors about Mr. Edgeworth, forging evidence, making deals with witnesses. Nothing outright, but there were always whispered rumors. Ever since he was accused of murder, no one's whispering. They're practically shouting. But there's no evidence against him. Well, Mr. Edgeworth has always had unusually strong ties to the department higher-ups. It's only natural that people would be suspicious. Had no idea he was under the gun. Anyway, this latest case has started a new rumor. People say the only reason he took this case is because he's aiming for the chief prosecutor position himself. What? But I know the truth, pal. Nobody wants to be the one who has to prosecute the chief prosecutor. Mr. Edgeworth is biting the bullet on this one. He's doing this for all of us. Damn. What else is there to look at? The usual wanted posters are hanging up on the bulletin board here. Do you know this face? If you do, dial 911. You know, Mr. Wright, I've always thought it was kind of funny. I've never seen anyone who looked like the people in these posters. They hardly even look human. She has a point.
Ouch.
I always get excited when I come to a police station.
Get out of here.
Why is that?
Ouch.
It just feels like I've jumped into a movie. Huh? You know, with all the police and criminals. Well, I don't know if this is all that exciting. Sure it is.
KFC and watermelon.
Look at those two officers over there. They're probably talking about the latest bust. Funny, I thought they were talking about the weather. I was wondering about that. What? The Dancing Blue Badger? It's my masterpiece. You made this, Detective Gumshoe? The chief threw together some designs and I just did my thing, pal. Nice work. It's battery powered, so it can go anywhere. There's no switch, so it just dances until the batteries die. Poor Blue Badger. Faded to dance until he drops. Blue Badger panel added to the court record. ... And that's all I know about that. I'm not officially on the case, you know. Thank you. Why aren't you handling the case, Detective Gumshoe? We met the guy who is... what was his name? The guy in the parking lot. That'd be our Officer Marshall. He was appointed directly by the Chief of Police. Officer Marshall? Is he some kind of Wild West? Is he some kind of Wild West sheriff or something? No, Jake Marshall's just a regular officer from West LA. For a moment there, I wasn't sure. Look, pal, let me try to make things a little easier for you. Show them this, and they'll let you examine the crime scene. Maybe. Oh, letter of introduction. Detective Gumshoe's letter of introduction added to the court record. I'll be surprised if this gets us anywhere. Just act like you're supposed to be there. Nobody will look at you twice, pal. Cool. Thank you, Gumshoe. Carried by Gumshoe again. Look, that patrolman is saluting the other guy. He must be a detective. And then I said, hey, you do that. Your soup will get cold, buddy. That's hilarious, sir. I laughed so hard I cried. I guess he wasn't saluting, he was wiping tears from his eyes. They make a good pair. It's a police car. Mr. Wright, do you know why police cars are painted black and white? No idea. Why? Well, I think they're designed after a panda. A panda? Not that I have scientific proof. It's just a theory. Do you mind me asking how you came up with that theory? It was when I was on a school trip. I saw a patrol car and it came to me. We had just been to the zoo, see? What about zebras? Or did they not have those at the zoo? Fucking Emma. Pega. The banner here is announcing the crime-fighting campaign. Nice slogan. I wonder if they'll be selling fingerprinting sets. I don't think it's that kind of campaign. What family wouldn't want a set at home? It's good for finding out who snuck into the cookie jar. I think most families can figure out that without the extra help. The detectives in there look pretty busy. Just imagine, right now, behind those doors, a police drama in action. Somehow the thought fails to excite me. I was wondering about that. Oh wait, we already, the fuck? Why would it let me talk about it again? Okay, looks like we've taken a look at everything here. Let's examine this thing. There's a fingerprint on this. It's this letter of introduction, chap. Hey, look here. It looks like something's been crossed out. Maybe it was a letter or something to Detective Gumshoe. Let's see. Annual bonus, $20. I think a couple zeros are missing. No, that sounds about right. At least in that detective's case. Maybe I should rethink my career as an investigator. Damn, they make fucking pennies. Poor Gumshoe. Annual bonus, $20. Looks like the investigation is still going. I have to be getting back to the shop. Sorry, looks like I'll be stuck in this pit till the sun sleeps. I'll see you in my dreams tonight, then, baby. Oh, still here? Ah, hello. Why the surprised looks? Didn't I mention? I've got a boyfriend in the criminal affairs, too. What happened to the security guard? What the fuck? She's fucking two-timing. Hey, what's wrong, Bambina? You're looking like a doggy that's lost his herd. Jake Marshall. Strange guy to put in charge of a crime scene. Let's show him this. Letter of introduction. Would you mind reading this for me? What's this? I warn you, fan letters to me go right in the spitting. It's a letter of introduction from Detective Gumshoe. Maybe we investigate? Gumshoe? Ah, that old cow dog? He holding a birthday party or something? Huh? Look, where it should say letter of introduction, it says invitation. Ah, I think he just miswrote it. Wait, why am I getting all defensive here? No worries, this proves this from Detective Gumshoe. Better than a blood test. Guess I'd better let you in then. Thank you, Officer Marshall. Oh, that's right, he's a patrolman, not a detective. Which reminds me. Hey, wait a sec. Isn't a crime scene supposed to be handled by a detective or higher? Well, folks, the clues are calling. Welcome to our gold strike. Be like the settler. Strike out for lands unknown. Manifest destiny. Let's have a hootenanny. Note to self, police investigations are like settling land. Well, Mr. Wright, what do you say? I say I won't be needing this anymore. Okay, let's talk about things. Officer Marshall, could you tell us more about the victim? Good men always die young. Remember that, partner. Could you be a little more specific? Bruce Goodman. He was a detective, right? Well, aren't you a feisty doggy there now? Detective Goodman was stabbed here at 5:15. The smiling Mandona told me the tale. Madonna. I think he means the witness, Angel Star. One stab to the chest. Fine piece of work. This here is the autopsy report. Goodman's autopsy report added to the court record. Nice. Is my sister involved with the victim in any way? Funny you should mention that, Bambina. Chief Prosecutor Sky and Detective Goodman had nothing in common at all. Nothing in common? They apparently worked together on a case a few years back, so there's no motive. Goodman wasn't a particularly gifted detective. That's one reason why he didn't do much work with the chief prosecutor. But my sister called the victim here on the day of the murder, right? Here, to this parking lot. So it seems like calling an unarmed man to a shootout at high noon. I don't mean any offense, but Officer Marshall, you're a patrolman, right? Not a detective. You calling me out? They shoot you for that in Texas. Huh? I was one of them fancy shoe detectives till 2 years ago, to tell you the truth. Oh, really? Now he tells me. But you're a patrolman now, so how can you be in charge of a crime scene? Nothing gets by you, does it, Bambina? So why are you in charge? No reason. We're just short on hands right now. I'm keeping an eye out in the meantime. That's odd, though. Detective Gumshoe was saying he had nothing to do. Nothing important, at least. He's nothing but a sad old cow dog that can't find his tail. Maybe it's because he runs with that Edgeworth, eh? Edgeworth? That cow dog's been kicked out of this cattle run by the order of the chief of police. Just he don't realize it yet. Detective Gumshoe kicked out of the investigation. Okay, let's look around. What the hell is this? It looks like a cell phone. Scientific analysis would suggest this belongs to the victim. I can't think of anyone else it could belong to. What's so scientific about that? Should we check it out? Sure, of course. Right, let's check it out. Interesting. Okay, what the hell is with the cell phone? This phone's still on the readout screen. Readout? Mr. Wright? Most phones keep a record of all calls you've made and received. You just press the blue button to display the last number you called. Convenient, isn't it? I'm surprised you didn't know about it. Sorry to disappoint you, but even I didn't know about things like redial. Huh? Oh, I'm sorry. It's just you never know with people from your generation. Whatever, let's check this phone out. She's calling me a baboomer. Now, to see who the owner of this phone last called. Note to self, a defense attorney doesn't think first, he just pushes the button. Hey, that song! I know that! Hey! What's going on over there? Ah. Oh, so sorry. I see you, partner. You pressed redial on that their phone, didn't you? Well, yeah. Whose phone is this, anyway? It was on the ground over there. Whose is it? That belongs to Chief Prosecutor Sky. What? It's my sister's? She apparently dropped it when she was taken into custody right after the crime. Look, the last call was made right when the murder occurred. Looks like she was fixing to call someone. Except she only spoke for a few seconds according to this. Who did she call? No idea. Sorry, partner. Now I got a question for you, partner. I heard a phone ring just now. One of those newfangled ringtones. Oh, that? Oh. I'm sorry, that was my phone. What? Your phone? Yeah, it's kind of strange, but someone called me right as we picked up the other phone. A wrong number. I hope you're not lying. They shoot you for that in Texas, partner. No, they don't. Uh-oh, I've incited the wrath of the Lone Star Patrolman. Cell phone added to the court record. Should check out this car next. A plot. This area is reserved for prosecutors. Defense attorneys are relegated to B block. I dreamed of the day when I will be able to park my car here. I'll go over to B block to buy my hamburgers from you, Mr. Wright. I'm not planning on giving up my job that soon. Jesus. Imagine retiring from lawyership to become a hamburger salesman. B block is through there. That's where visitors park. I can see the Lunchland car over there, far in the distance. Hey, you're right. I like the cute design on the door. I can see a cartoon cow munching down on a juicy-looking steak. Doesn't that strike you as a little creepy? Just don't think too deeply about it and you'll be fine. Sure, that is kind of creepy. It's like cannibalism. This appears to be the car where the body was found. It looks like the lock on the trunk is busted. The crime took place in an underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office. The body was found in the trunk of my subordinate's car. Quite a luxury car. It just screams, I have money to burn. Yeah, prosecutors get the big bucks. What's this? Looks like a note of some sort. Look, something's written on it. Oh, fuck. You're right. Let's see. 67S122. There's a name printed on the paper above that. Goodman. Maybe it fell out of his pocket when he was killed. Well, so what does it mean, Mr. Wright? How am I supposed to know? Note to self. For deductive reasoning, go to Edgeworth, not Mr. Wright. I'm sure Edgeworth wouldn't know what this means either. Look at her, dude. Look at her fucking nerdy ass. She puts on the glasses every time she wants to write something down and be all scientific. Goodman's note added to the court record. Victim's memo found in the car trunk. We found a lot of evidence. Pretty sure this is like more than enough shit. 67S1222. What the fuck does that mean? I have a feeling this case is gonna be hard. Where to go now? Let's talk to this Bambina. So there's no connection between Detective Goodman and my sister. That's correct, but there's a gold mine of evidence against her. And the prosecutor tomorrow is none other than Mr. Edgeworth himself. I'm afraid your sister's fate is decided, Bambina. Many condolences. Officer Marshall. Yeah, Bambina? How can you say that? You and my sister, is there something between this cop and her sister that I don't know about? I apologize, Bambina. Something must have gotten to me. Maybe it's that dry wind that's blowing through the prospectors. Prospector? Wait, I've been calling prosecutor prospector. Have I been pronouncing prosecutor this whole time? I have, haven't I? Maybe it's that dry wind that's blowing through the prospector's office. Dry wind or ill will? Someone's up to something here, but who? Suspicions about Mr. Edgeworth have been flying around for nearly 2 years now. Forced evidence and arranging testimonies, you mean? He was unbeatable because he did whatever it took to win. Unbeatable, that is, until he met you. But rumors are just rumors, aren't there? These are prosecutors we're talking about. Evidence is everything to them. You follow the rumors about Edgeworth to their source, you find one person. But they're off limits. Untouchable, you might say. One person, who? Hate to say this, but it's your sister, Bambina. Chief Prosecutor Lana Skye. What? My sister? Edgeworth couldn't rustle all those cattle by himself. Some people load their guns with bullets. Some people load them with deals. What? You're saying Edgeworth was making deals to win trials? Where there's gunshots, there's bound to be bullets. That's what the old timers say. There's a big old secret hidden around here somewhere. Everyone knows it. Is that why Detective Gumshoe was taken off the case? Did they target him because he was closest to Edgeworth? So, well, how are we doing, Mr. Wright? I guess we've got some clues. We have an autopsy report, a note from the victim, and a cell phone. So you think we'll be okay? Well, only thing still bothering me is that Lana is confessing to the crime. She says she did it. No problem. I can guarantee that she's not the criminal. Oh, by the way, Emma? Yes? I know that song your phone plays when it rings. What? It's a Steel Samurai theme song, isn't it? That popular TV show for kids? The phone that rang earlier wasn't mine. It was yours. At 5:18, just after the murder took place, your sister called you, didn't she, Emma? I'm sorry. Can you tell me what you talked about? She hung up right away.
Lacari,
I see.
next game, please.
Updated. Nice. Wow, she called her sister, but why? The detective is murdered and the suspect is the top prosecutor in the district. I've got a bad feeling about this. Like, maybe I still don't know everything that went on here. No, I have no fucking clue what went on here, honestly. Say Lacari has ruined these games for me. I can never play them without him reading the dialogue. Wait, what the fuck, really? Why is that? Let's save our progress. Alright, it's time for the exciting part. The trial. The trial. February 23rd, 9:34 a.m. District Court. Defendant Lobby Number 2. How did the investigation go yesterday, Mr. Wright? Frankly, there are still a lot of gray areas. Or rather, the whole thing is one big gray area. Don't worry about me. Don't worry about me. No matter what the outcome, I'm ready to accept my fate. I believe in you, sis. Mr. Wright, let me offer you one word of advice. Yes? A defense attorney should never believe their client. The defendant is called to the trial because they are suspected of wrongdoing. Never forget that. Miss Sky, you remind me a lot of Mia, but there is one decisive difference between you and her, and that is, you're not a defense attorney. I believe it's almost time for the trial. Oh, she liked that. Good luck, Mr. Wright. Alright, remember the show badge, got it. My first trial without a Fae helping me. No one's going to bail me out this time. Mia, I'll be alone in there, so I have to discover the truth all by myself. Let's do it, Mr. Wright. I'll be with you the whole way. Oh, we got fucking Emma. February 23rd, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 9. Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Lana Sky. I don't know, something about this judge. Every time I see this judge, I feel at home, dude. I don't know. I just feel like, you know, this is perfect. Like, this is 100% Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. We're about to start the trial, dude. This is where the game begins. You know, it just gets real cozy here. Well, every time I see this fucking judge. You play Star Wars? I'll play Star Wars after this trial. The defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution has been ready for a while, Your Honor. Edgeworth. It's been 2 months, but I haven't been in a courtroom since his trial. Hope that personal feelings will not be a part of the proceedings today, Mr. Wright. I will choose the path I think is right, regardless of what those around me might say. The judgment to be made here is in our hands, not those of anyone else. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Your opening statement, please. Chief Prosecutor Alana Sky has committed an unpardonable crime. Not only this, but she was rash enough to commit it in the prosecutor's office lot. Wow, he's much more forceful in person. I suddenly feel like confessing to everything. However, she will not pay for her rashness with her life. There was a witness to her crime, a professional witness. Well then, call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. The prosecution calls his first witness, Miss Angel Star, to the stand. The cough-up queen? Haven't I seen you somewhere? You ordered the caviar lunch, right? Ho ho, caviar! I've never eaten caviar before. The judge is really wolfing it down. Ah, and for you, I have a Fiesta Bowl. Thanks. Will the witness state her name and profession? Ah, and you, sir? Did you order the fingerprint lunchbox? It is too early for lunch. Your name and profession, please. Well, Your Honor, how does it taste? So this is why everyone raves about caviar. It's so tasty it hurts! I always thought caviar would taste like pickled tapoca. What the heck does pickled tapoca taste like? Name, profession, now! Tapioca, actually. Me? The name is Angel Star. Don't go forgetting it. I find myself running Lunchland these days. Is that what you wanted me to say, Mr. Edgeworth? Very well. Witness, please describe the incident to us. Prosecution will wait. I'm not finished eating. Hurry it up. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. As you know, we usually call on the police to provide a description of the crime. Your Honor, as Mr. Edgeworth has said to the court, I am a professional. What exactly does that mean? Until 2 years ago, Miss Angel Star was a special investigator with the police. Oh shit, really? She was a first-rate homicide detective. What? Miss Star was a detective? Aha! I know who you are. Cough up. Cough up Queen Angel Star, Your Honor. Long time no see. Very well, you may continue with the description, Miss Star. Just who is this lady? If I might have the court's attention over here. The Parking lot at the prosecutor's office is divided into 2 blocks. A block is for the prosecutor's office personnel. B block is for visitors and clients. A chain divider separates the 2 blocks. I suppose that's to keep visitors from taking up prosecutor spaces, yes? The crime took place by a car in the back of A block, and the car shrunk. The killer stabbed the victim with this knife and went to drive the body out. Unfortunately for her, there was a witness, and an arrest was made on the spot. And who was this valiant witness? Why, it was me, Your Honor. Parking lot floor plans added to the court record. Witness, did you see the very moment of the crime? Of course, Your Honor. Immediately after that, I apprehended the chief prosecutor. It seems rather cut and dry, doesn't it? Well, Mr. Ryan, I can't agree on principle, Your Honor. It seems that some poor losers are unwilling to accept the truth, Your Honor. Shall I proceed to crush what little hope they have remaining? If you can, then give them your worst, Miss Starr. Wait, are they talking about me? Okay, witness's account. Let's see what we got here. Somehow I always knew a day like this would come. I was on my way to deliver a lunchbox to my boyfriend when I sensed something. Perhaps it was my finely honed detective's intuition at work. Through the wire fence, I saw the chief prosecutor standing next to a garish. Garish?
Garish.
Garish. Garish. Gar. How can you tell if it's Gare or Gar? Gare or Gar? Gare or Gar?
Garish.
Garish. English is hard, man. The fuck? Garish. You don't? There's no telling? The fuck? So you just have to know, huh? Interesting. I saw the chief prosecutor standing next to a garish car. The chief prosecutor was holding a knife in her right hand. Then she thrust the pointy tip of the knife into Detective Goodman's chest. Bringing a lunchbox to your boyfriend. How touching. As you can see, there's no room for doubt. The key point of your testimony seems to be nothing other than the point of the knife, which you saw being stabbed at Detective Goodman. So how does it feel to be so utterly crushed? I'm still thinking about that. It's merely a flesh wound, Mr. Wright. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine the witness. Okay, it's time to make this girl go mauled. Somehow I always knew a day like this would come. How did you know? I respect the prosecutor's basic abhorrence of crime, yet their methods are ugly and twisted. Twisted methods will always lead to tragedy. The lunch lady's uninformed opinion is duly noted, given that they are used to erasing inconvenient evidence at their whim. Killing off a detective that knew too much is merely an extension of that. Miss Starr, do you have something personal against prosecutors? I felt that I had found my dream job when I became an investigator, and if I hadn't been laid off by those prosecutors over there, I'd still be one. Laid off? She was fired. To me, prosecutors are nothing more than worms. That said, I am a pro, as you know. My testimony is unbiased and flawless. Very well, you may continue, Miss Starr. There has to be a fucking contradiction here somewhere. I was on my way to deliver a lunchbox to my boyfriend. This boyfriend? He's the detective? Not that boyfriend, the security guard. That boyfriend? You have several? Oh, she's a two-timer. Yes, this boyfriend, that boyfriend, and the other boyfriend. Care to join? The yet another boyfriend position is still open for applicants. I'll stick with the lunches, thanks. Note to self, the judge had to think before replying. I like this Emma girl, even though she's a fucking Edgeworth fangirl. I mean, I like Edgeworth too, honestly. I can't blame her. Edgeworth is hard to dislike. The security guard room is in the lot in A block. It's up on the second level, so you can see everything from there. Oh, it'd be the room with the security sign. Black cozy sub emote win. Guess when I'm more relevant, we'll have it. Until then, we just have to deal with poverty. No lag today? Yeah, I fixed it. Incidentally, did you bring your lunchboxes by car? Since I'm a visitor now, I parked in B block. So she was in B block when she witnessed a crime. When I sensed something, perhaps it was my finely honed detective intuition at work. You said something? So you're saying you had a premonition of murder. It felt like, how would you say? Oh yes. It was like the feeling you get when you view a pumpkin chock full of seeds. I have no idea what that means. Speaking of a detective's intuition, wasn't the victim Mr. Bruce Goodman also a detective? Yes, well, he was like a young cheese. A young cheese? A pale white cheese, not yet tangy with experience on the streets. A greenhorn. Then I must be hard yellowed and sharp as a tack. Yeah, with the odor of the old cheese to match. In any case, there, in the lot, I felt something stirring in the back of my mind. Through the wire fence, I saw the chief prosecutor stand next to a garish. Wait, was it garnish? Garish. It was garish, right? Garish. Garish. By garish car, you mean Mr. Edgeworth's car, yes. Mr. Edgeworth? Garish doesn't have to have a fucking N, you fucking retard. I said garish, not garnish. What the fuck? Incidentally, the knife with which the victim was stabbed was also Mr. Edgeworth's, wasn't it? Indeed, it was. What an odd case this is. And the person you saw, you were sure was the defendant? I saw her from no further than 30 feet away. I'm certain it was her. She's telling the truth. We're doomed. Let's just do what we can. Even if we don't have any proof, we can always nitpick. Witness, in your testimony, you clearly stated the following. Prosecutors are nothing more than worms. You were a biased witness. You might want to keep those silly opinions to yourself in the future, rookie. Huh? Rookie? Unless you're willing to risk the consequences of doubting me. I'll fry you like a fritter. Crispy on the outside, chewy on the inside. That was inspiring. I believe I've heard that tagline elsewhere. You could cry plagiarism? I may be relegated to the lowly post of lunch lady, but my instincts are honed. Photograph! You took this? The moment I witnessed the crime, my reflexes took over and snap, I took a picture. In fact, one of my lunchboxes is rigged to the camera. I suppose that's more exciting than just hanging it around your neck.
Y'all stop complaining like some hoes.
Why am I only now seeing this photograph? You think I'd show it to you, a prosecutor? Think again. My boyfriend works in the photography division of criminal affairs. Well, this is most certainly the defendant. Holy fuck. Crime photo. Dude, this is unbelievably steep evidence. The moment of the crime is photographed by Angel Star. Uh-oh. That is unmistakably Lana Sky. So, what was the defendant doing at the time? The chief prosecutor was holding a knife in her right hand. Tell me more about this knife that the suspect was carrying. Well, I'd say the blade was about 4 inches long. Is that right, Mr. Edgeworth? It is your knife, after all. Yes, that's about right. Prosecutors are, by nature, well-versed in the location of a man's vital organs. I'm sure it was easier than boiling an egg for my egg salad surprise set. You can't testify as to her ability to kill an egg. I mean, a person. Perhaps a chicken salad set would have been a better metaphor. So the defendant was holding a knife. What then? Then she thrust the pointy tip of the knife into Detective Goodman's chest. Tell the court why you didn't try to stop this crime. You didn't see her raise the knife to strike, no? The defense has a point. Unfortunately, by the time I realized what was going on, it was already too late. Too late? Yes, the next moment, the chief prosecutor brought down the murder weapon. I see. It's only a flesh wound, Mr. Wright. We can make it. You said that before. Anything else? Scientifically speaking, Mr. Starr's testimony, or Miss Starr's testimony, is flawless. Sounds pretty fatal to me. What do we do? Is this it? Is my sister guilty? Let's just keep our heads cool and press the witness a bit, shall we? For some reason, having her panic next to me makes me calmer. Don't smile like that. Press harder? What do you mean, press harder? We already pressed everything. Does that mean there's a hole somewhere in this testimony? Should I start going over the evidence? Okay, let's go over the evidence. Somehow always knew this day would come. Dude, we have a lot of evidence, holy shit. Oh my god, we have a mountain of fucking evidence, dude. Holy fuck. God, this is gonna take a while to go through. No prints! Wait, no prints on the knife? What the fuck? Miles Edgeworth entered our parking lot at 5:12 p.m. Died within an hour and a half of 4 p.m. Probably Alana Sky. Last call made to his sister. Why are you getting shorter? Good question. I was on my way to deliver a lunchbox to my boyfriend when I sent something. Perhaps it was my final. Through the wire fence, I saw that she's prosecutor standing next to her. The prosecutor was holding a knife in her right hand. Then she thrust the pointy tip of the knife into Detective Goodman's chest. Yeah, but the knife has no prints. So how do we know she was actually holding it? I think that's what it is. The chief prosecutor was holding a knife in her right hand. But the knife has no prints. No prints. I'm pretty sure this is it. I'm pretty sure this is it. Edgeworth's knife, no prints. But she says the chief prosecutor was holding the knife in her right hand. Wearing gloves. Fuck. I feel like the game wants me to... You're right. Interesting. Let's just keep pressing. See what if something happens. I mean, I'm not sure what else there is to go on. I mean, I guess I can take a look. She thrust the pointy tip of the knife in the detective woman's chest. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean... I feel like the game wants me to talk about the knife having no prints. Or, yeah. That's like literally the only thing I see here. But I haven't checked everything in detail. Because I can go over the fine details a little bit more.
Give rage, Lacari. Give 1 million rage, please.
Wound caused by a 4.5-inch knife. Single stab wound was found. 4.5 inches is roughly, I mean, longer. I mean, they said around 4 inches, so I mean, it's not really anything. Single stab wound to the chest. Yep, makes sense. Caused loss of blood from a chest wound. She said he was stabbed in the chest. Yep. Date and time of death, February 21, between 4 p.m. and 5:30 p.m. Yep. Only thing I can really go off of is the fucking knife. With no prints. That's the only thing I can do. I don't see anything else.
Love you, brother.
I love you too. Let's try it. Your Honor, what do you think about the witness's statement? I'm not sure I follow. Okay, never mind. Yep. It's not it. This one's hard, what the fuck? I pressed everything, right? Somehow I always knew a day like this would come. I was on my way to deliver a lunchbox to my boyfriend. And it says something pressed on my phone. My stream lag. My stream F, didn't it? Oh man, what the fuck? I need to go over the evidence a little bit better. Okay, let's go over the evidence again. Investigator ID card found at prosecutor's office crime scene 5842189. Doesn't tell me anything. Something to do with anything. Wait, maybe that's something to do with, like, the car not being there. Record of parking in the prosecutor's office lot. Enter lot at 5:52 p.m. She doesn't mention anything about time, though. It's still telling me to press her harder. But I swear to God, I pressed everything. Wait, this didn't happen before. What the fuck? What an odd case this is. And the person you saw, you're sure was the defendant? Saw her from no further than 30 feet away, I'm certain it was her.
Sad champ.
This is so easy, I guess I'm just retarded. Always knew I was retarded.
Look at the time! Look at the time! Look at the time! Look at it! Oh my God!
She was fired.
Beta!
Let's just read all the evidence carefully. It's the only thing I can really do. Look for any contradictions. There has to be something. There's no time information, so we can't really go off time. Dude, this one is... Is there something up with this picture? Well, it says A. Trunk open. Why is she wearing the coat? Through the wire fence, I saw the chief. Wait. Yep, there's a wired fence here. How's it going? I'm actually stumped. It's not going very well right now. I have, like, no fucking idea what this game wants me to do. I feel like I'm taking forever to figure this out.
Remember chat, your life can be bad but it can always be worse if you wake up as a weeb every day. Hashtag stop the weebs 2020 smile.
Wait, what's the color of the car? It's a black and white photo, isn't it? Is this the car? I mean, tell me it's black and white. What the fuck, dude? What the fuck? Why can I figure this out? This doesn't make any fucking sense. Nothing wrong with the statement. Nothing wrong with the statement. There's nothing wrong with the statement. What the fuck does it want me to do? You guys are getting bored because I'm taking too long because I'm retarded. I'm sorry. I just don't get it. Guys, think there's something wrong with this photo? But I don't see what's wrong with it. The moment of the crime. But I mean, yeah, there's nothing going on there. It's just she's looking in the trunk. But it doesn't show her stabbing him. But I feel like that's weird. Like, why would the game do that? Why would the game randomly give me this photograph and then be like, oh, this is the contradiction here? Like, it doesn't make any fucking sense. The fuck? What? I mean, nothing else really makes sense. But I mean, it does say the moment of the crime, but the crime's not occurring. I mean, I guess I could grasp for straws here. Then she thrust the pointy tip of the knife into Detective Goodman's chest. Maybe. It is this! But what? Like, that doesn't... Like, that's so... Man, that's so fucking dumb, though. Like, okay, like, that's so dumb, though. Like, why are you gonna give me a piece of evidence and then be like, oh, there's the contradiction right here in the photo, but, like, that doesn't make any sense. Like, oh, that is just so bad. It's so bad because it's like way too fucking obvious. It's like so obvious that you wouldn't think this is what you need to do. Like, what? You know what I mean? Like, do you understand what I'm saying? It's like, no, it doesn't make sense. Oh my god, how can I explain it better? How can I explain it better? How are you supposed to deduce, like, okay, the very moment of the crime, but it's just like a photograph that shows, like, some random shit. Like, she could have, like, thrown the body into the fucking trunk or some shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's too dumb of a solution. Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like, too dumb of a... It's like... It's not really, like... There's no using your brain there. It's just there. But... Right? Like, you don't have to think about that at all.
Shut the fuck up!
Does that make any sense? I'm in overthinking mode, but it's not even like something like it's not even overthinking. There's no thinking at all. That's the thing. There's literally no thinking at all.
Lacari, please
like at all. Like zero thinking.
Good night, Lacari.
Like you actually don't
197.
think whatsoever. You know what I mean? Like you actually don't think whatsoever. Like there is no thinking. It's just there. Like they give you the photo, it's just literally there. Like what? It's a kid's game? This isn't a kid's game. It's not a kid's game. There's no way this is a kid's game.
Hose man. Hose man. Hose man.
The game explaining why it makes sense? Okay, fine. When you witnessed this, you saw Miss Sky stab the victim with a knife. As I've already said, yes. I swear on my finest salmon swirl lunch. I'm sure that is a fine lunch. But isn't that odd? Look at this photograph. This is a photograph you took of the very moment of the crime, is it not? Then why is Miss Sky not holding a knife? Ahem. Mr. Edgeworth, your thoughts? Objection. That had to be the weakest objection I've ever heard, Edgeworth. Yet it was still stronger than your ever-feeble mind, Mr. Wright. What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth? This photograph was not taken a moment before the stab. That's what I thought. Like, that's why I was like, what the fuck? Like, what? Like, oh, like, no shit. Like, what? This is obvious. Like, what? This is literally what I don't get this, dude. Like, what? I'm literally going mauled from this case. Holy fucking shit, I'm actually fucking going mauled. I am actually going fucking mauled. I'm actually going... What? Like, this is fucking obvious. What? Like, I don't get it. What? It doesn't make any sense. Oh my god. I don't... What the fuck? Like, yes, of course. Like, yes, this is taken out after the stabbing. Like, no shit. Like, what?
Objection!
And how can you tell that? Blood splatter. Huh? See the dark crimson stains on the chief prosecutor's coat? But it's a black and white photograph. Ah, yes, it's hard to tell, but this could be blood. Well, Mr. Wright, I see no problem here. No problem, except you. Mr. Wright, are you going to just sit there and take that kind of abuse? You got a better idea? Sure! Wait, that contradicts what the witness said in her testimony. Namely, that she took the picture the moment she witnessed the crime. Well, it seems I was slightly unclear. My apologies. It's honestly pretty stupid. Yeah, it's really dumb. That's it. If you run out of lunch, you order seconds. Problem solved. If you don't like it, try ordering the jumbo-sized lunch from the get-go. Good advice. I'm not sure I understood it, but good advice. I didn't have time to stop her. Prosecutor Sky was cold, calculating, like a robot. She killed without pain or remorse. It was a premeditated murder. Premeditated? How do you know? Look at the chief prosecutor's hands in the photograph. Well, are those gloves? Surgical gloves made of thin rubber, most likely. Why would she have those on? If it was not premeditated, she would not be wearing those gloves. These gloves do seem to tell the tale of premeditation. Premeditated murder, a serious offense. Witness, add this to your testimony. The murder was planned. The rubber gloves prove it. What if she was just in the habit of wearing gloves, like driving gloves? The gloves were admitted as evidence when the defendant was arrested. They were rubber gloves of the kind used for autopsies. In other words, when the chief prosecutor came to the crime scene, she came to do murder. It's the only possible conclusion one can make. Everything was planned. It was a premeditated crime. Ugh! Impressive. I'm sorry they took you off the force, Mrs. Starr. This is bad. She's got them thinking this was all planned. If she can prove this claim, the trial's already over. I've got to think of a way to show them that this wasn't premeditated. Okay, I have to think of a way to show them it wasn't premeditated. I always knew this come. Murder was planned, the rubber gloves prove it. Murder was planned, the rubber gloves prove it. So I need to show them that the murder was not premeditated. Is there evidence that shows why she's wearing rubber gloves? Yo, Frankie Frank, thanks for 5 months for sub. Appreciate it. Yo,
Joe
Fizz,
Banks, lack
thanks.
okay.
Thank you for the former first sub. Thank you. Thank you, boys. Appreciate it. Kari's lost. They don't really get it. It's kind of annoying. Maybe I shouldn't have played this game today. My brain just isn't working. The murder was premeditated. Why would she choose today of all days to do it? There's just so many things I could say, but it's like the game wants me to look for like one thing. You know what I mean? I mean, today is the day of like a lot of people are gonna be there. You know? So there's a ceremony. So why would she choose today of all days to murder? That could be something, but then again, it might not be it, because it's like a little fucking 5-head, and I feel like the game wants me to find something simple, not something that fucking 5-head. You know what I mean? Maybe it is this, though. That's the only thing I can think of. I mean, that would prove that it's not premeditated, right? Because, the prosecutor's trophy, right? Like, it's such a big event. And she called him over there. This doesn't make any sense. Has to be the trophy, right? If it's not the trophy, I'm going to tilt. Can't really think of anything else that would point towards it not being planned. Makes sense. It's a big day to fucking murder somebody. What the fuck? But I know that's not what the game wants me to fucking do. There has to be something else, right? It's an autopsy report.
Black.
Nothing that really tells me anything, honestly. I know this is the statement that I have to object to. These other statements don't have anything in them. Yeah, I mean, it has to be that. There's nothing else I can think of that would make logical sense. Unless it's something dumb again. It's pretty sloppy for a premeditated murder, honestly. I could also say that. Like, this case is like one of the, like, out of all the cases in the game, it's actually a case I wish I was the fucking lawyer so I could just, like, explain my reasoning. Because, like, everything I say makes fucking sense, but it's like, the game wants you to look for, like, one specific thing for this, and it's just, like, very... very low-key. Very... precisely obscure. Let's try to go with this, I guess. It's not this. Holy fucking shit, man. This is really fucking hard. Or I'm just fucking absolutely retarded. I'm not sure which.
Lacari, I believe in you.
The murder weapon usually in Edgeworth's toolbox. Wait, if it was a premeditated murder, wouldn't she have taken her own weapon? Why would she have used Edgeworth's knife? She would have taken her weapon. She would have taken a weapon there. Not just grabbed Edgeworth's fucking knife. Maybe that's what it is. I guess that could be it. I really just don't fucking know, man. Yeah, I guess we can go with that. Makes sense, but then again, it's like, it's not one of those things. It's like, fucking really? Are you serious? I can't think of anything else. It's the only thing that makes sense. Alright, let's go with it. Fuck it. Oh, we're right. Nice. Jesus fucking Christ. I feel like I'm grasping for this case. Witness, do you know what this is? Are you trying to test me? I sell lunchboxes for a living, you know. That's a knife. The knife. The knife that was used. The knife that was in Mr. Edgeworth's trunk. Indeed, it is my knife. So this case, the bloody murder weapon, a red car, all belonging to the prosecutor there. The defendant is the chief prosecutor for the district. Mommy, are prosecutors bad people? It's kind of like what they want. It's kind of like what she wants everyone to think. The defense has a request. We ask that the witness provide an accurate testimony. What's that, rookie? In your testimony, you stated that Lana Skye planned the murder. And that's why she was wearing those special gloves. Seems like a natural conclusion to me. The gloves do indicate planning. However, why would she not also prepare the most important thing, the murder weapon? Oh, she's sweating now. This knife just happened to be in the trunk of that car. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're going to plan a murder, you don't forget the weapon. That is true. She's freaking out. How'd your brain get so fucking big? It's not, I'm fucking retarded. Order, order, order! Great, now the tide is turning in our favor. Great show, Mr. Wright. My sister's as good as free. Highly doubted. Fucking Edgeworth, that's something. Right, I believe the next lunch you'll be eating is humble pie. What? I hope you weren't deluding yourself into thinking that the tide is turned. Not over such a trifling detail. But this shoots a hole in the whole premeditated theory. Bah. The prosecution could care less if it was premeditated or not. The only one who seems to care is that lunch lady over there. The defendant, Lana Skye, murdered the detective with a knife. That is the only thing the prosecution needs to prove, nothing else. Very good, Mr. Prosecutor. I suppose you think you're clever now, but you know as well as I do that she planned on killing him. It was planned. If it wasn't, why would she have been wearing... I believe I'd like to hear your testimony again. Witness, please tell us only what you saw, not what you thought. How dare you? My powers of deduction are not to be underestimated. Really, no. Angel's deduction. What you gotta say now? Lana Skye intended to murder Detective Goodman. That's why she called the victim all the way to the prosecutor's office. I'm sure the chief prosecutor had a grudge against the victim. Nothing else could drive that human machine to plunge the knife in again and again. Oh, there it is. She says again and again, but she only stabbed him once. Found that really fast. The victim was summoned from the police department to the prosecutor's office. It does sound like a lot of premeditation, doesn't it? So if I order a pizza, does that mean I'm planning to kill delivery boy? In any case, the defense may now cross-examine the witness. We don't even need to press anything here. Nothing else could drive that human machine to plunge the knife in again and again. Okay, there's something wrong with this. I mean, I guess I'll press for content. I'll press for content, because the lines are pretty funny, actually. You said that, but you haven't told us how you know. That's what I'm about to tell you, rookie. I believe what she just said was a mere prelude to the story she was about to tell. Try not to interrupt her again. Oh wait, the judge warned me. Maybe I shouldn't? Never interrupt the storyteller. It's like pulling a bun out of the oven half-baked. Something's half-baked here, alright, and it's you. Try not to confuse the defense witness. Try not to confuse the defense witness. They're not very quick on their feet. Now, why did you believe the suspect had intentions to murder the victim? Her actions speak for themselves. Chief prosecutor had a grudge against the victim. Okay, yeah, let's just fucking, one knife wound. The autopsy report is what we present here. 100%. I would have pressed for content, but I'm scared to get fucking points deducted. Let's do it. You say she stabbed him again and again, but you couldn't have witnessed that. Are you testing me? Then I'll test you. With my moss surprise. I'm afraid the moss is growing under our feet as we wait, Miss Star. What do you mean? I shouldn't have to explain this, but take a look. The autopsy report states that the death was due to a loss of blood from one stab wound. Aha! You're right. Good show, Mr. Edgeworth. What a hunk. He's my hero, really. Dude, what the fuck? I'm the one who found that out. Why is Edgeworth getting all the fucking credit? Oh, I'm getting pissed. What about my objection? No one noticed? Well, witness? You got the crime scene set, right? Oh, thanks. I always believed that no one could ever mistake ketchup for blood. But now, I realize that such mistakes are possible. So, you're saying you mistook something for blood? When she lifted her knife, I saw blood at her breast. Splattered blood from her victim. That's why I thought she must have stabbed him at least twice. Then tell us what you saw that you thought was blood. Testify. ... Her red muffler looked like blood to me. That's how ghastly the whole scene was. What the fuck? Red muffler? Is she even wearing a red muffler? She's not wearing a muffler. What the fuck are you talking about? What is this fucking... What the... Is she going Papega? I feel like she's going Papega, chat. She's not wearing a muffler. I should just present fucking badge. Honestly.
Objection!
Miss Starr, I demand an explanation. The witness is clearly not suited for detective work. What? The suspect was not wearing a scarf or a muffler of any kind when she stabbed the victim. And you've proved it yourself with this photograph. Huh? But that can't be! Only a professional lunch lady could be so utterly clueless. I feel like this witness is really fucking Papega. Like, holy fucking shit, did the game devs, like, plan this out? Like, there has to be some explanation for why she's so fucking Papega. She fucking literally gave me the key to her own demise. Like, why I got fucking 10 different evidences, and it's literally the evidence I get in court the day of her fucking testimony that puts her the nail in the coffin. And Edgeworth literally taking credit for all this shit. I'm going so mauled. Like, this, oh my god, this case is mauling me, dude. Oh, I can't get hype about this at all. It's like I'm actually Phoenix Wright. Just, I feel like Edgeworth is literally, I feel like this is literally should just be renamed to Edgeworth cucks the fuck out of you. And you look like a fucking dumbass. Like, that's literally all this case is right now. Even Emma wants to suck Edgeworth's dick. She doesn't give a fuck about me. Well, I guess Maya is my girl. Emma's Edgeworth's girl. Makes sense. Streamer is a cock? True. Congratulations, perhaps you finally found your true calling in life. Harsh words, but good. In the end, Mr. Edgeworth prevails. What was my objection? Chopped liver? But it was there! A scarf. No, not that, but something red, really. Well, now, where were we? The witness is giving us an irritating interlude, but back to business. What? Very well, witness. Continue your testimony. You saw the crime and apprehended the suspect. Tell us about that. Very well. I do remember some things accurately, at least. Ultimately, we couldn't shake the most important part of her testimony. The most important part? The part where your sister stabs the victim. This next testimony might just be the moment of truth. Apprehending the suspect. After the murder, the suspect attempted to run behind a partition off to her side. I clearly caught her and explained her rights to her and arrested her on the spot. Ah yes, when I arrested her, she mentioned the muffler. That's what had me confused in my earlier testimony. The chief prosecutor made to escape. But against Angel Star, resistance is futile. Interesting. You were quite determined about the scarf, are you? I strike like a snake, and I bite like a cobra. That's me, Angel Star. She's kind of fucking... I don't know what the word is. Adorable, so to say, in her little fucking testimonies. She's like trying to be alpha, but she just ends up Pepega in the end. That wasn't a very good metaphor, first of all. Is my eye tracker fucking bugged? Oh, maybe not. It wasn't a very good metaphor, first of all, and a cobra is kind of like a snake. Don't bother me with details unless you want to get bitten. No thanks. Note to self, Mr. Wright is weak against poisonous snake bites. The chief prosecutor tried to resist, but her efforts were in vain. She knocked my hands aside, kicked over an oil drum. An oil drum? Hard to imagine. Oh, she's beautiful, but deadly. A predator, this one. A predator, this one. A leopard woman. Rawr! Very well, Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination, if you will. Okay, let's see what we can find. After the murder, the suspect attempted to run behind a partition off to the side. So where is this partition on the floor plans? I'm sure she means this wall next to the car. That's right. There was a wall there, about 6 feet high. She was obviously trying to hide herself. Quite a natural thing for a criminal to do. And what did you do then? I quickly caught her, explained her rights to her, and arrested her on the spot. You say quickly, were you close to the suspect? As I just said, I was only 30 feet away from her the whole time. But there's a fucking steel fence blocking fucking block A from block B, so how the hell did she get through the fucking steel fence? You know what I mean? There's no way she could have gotten there in time to arrest her. It's impossible. The blocks are separated by a fence. We've already found the contradiction, my dudes. Maybe I should press her more for details? Yeah, definitely. I like to see this on the floor plans just to be safe. The lunch lane car was... She was a visitor, thus she was parked in block B. So you witnessed the murder from here. That would make it about 30 feet from the car, yes. Is that correct, Miss Star? Yes, that's right. But there was a chain link fence in front of you. I went over it, of course. Amazing, the Cough Up Queen lunch lady athlete indeed. It would have taken her a little time to climb over the fence, so she couldn't have gotten to my sister that fast. Yep. Yeah, that fence was about 9 feet too high, too. So how did Miss Sky not get away? Yes, when I arrested her, she mentioned... yes, when I arrested her, she mentioned the muffler. She mentioned the muffler? What exactly did she say? If I remember exactly, I would have told you in my testimony. Cheeky. Anyway, all I heard her say was the word muffler. Just that one word? So what you heard wasn't the suspect talking to you, but to someone else? Yes, the chief prosecutor was talking on her phone. Her phone? She can't mean... Yes, as for... By phone, do you mean... this cell phone discovered at the crime scene? Yes, ultimately. Ultimately? My memory... It's like a salmon heading upstream, you see. No, the court doesn't see, Miss Star. The chief prosecutor first attempted to use the phone hanging on the wall. On the wall? That's right. Near the car, but that phone is, dead. There was an emergency phone on the wall. Apparently it was out of order. And so she used her cell phone. Indeed, the emergency phone was out of order that day. Good witnessing, witness. Good witnessing? Whatever happened to good testifying? You should, of course, add this to your testimony. The things I do to please this rookie defense attorney. The word muffler was heard over the call made to Emma. Okay. I saw it all, how she tried the phone on the wall, but had to use her cell phone instead. Let's press this a little further. Do you think you could restate your testimony for the court? Aha, I was going to ask the same thing. I only say this one time, so listen close, rookies. The chief prosecutor stabbed the victim and ran behind the partition. Then she picked up the emergency phone on the wall, but it was out of order. So she pulled out her own cell phone out of her pocket. And during that time, you climbed over the chain link fence. Then, when I boldly grabbed her arm, the chief prosecutor hung up her phone. And you saw her doing this? What is it, Mr. Wright? The chief prosecutor... I mean, how could she have seen if... How could she have seen if she was behind the partition? It doesn't make any fucking sense. Chief prosecutor made to escape, but against Angel Star, resistance is futile. Futile. Resistance is futile. She made to escape. Can you be more specific? She brushed aside my hand and ran. It was a terrible sight to see, like a dollop of lard on pâté of foie gras. Huh? She even kicked over an oil drum at me. An oil drum? There was a drum lying on its side at the crime scene. But it's strange. What's that? If she wanted to escape, why didn't she run the other way? The parking lot entrance. That's right. It doesn't make any sense that she would run from behind the partition to the oil drums. Excellent. More mysteries. I wish we could solve a few before finding more, though. So Miss Sky tried to run. I'm sorry, my sister is so suspicious, Mr. Wright. Not as sorry as I am. But she didn't do it. You have to believe me. After the murder, the suspect attempted to run behind a partition off to her side. I quickly caught her and explained her rights to her and arrested her on the spot. I saw it all, how she tried the phone on the wall, but had to use her cell phone instead. That doesn't make any sense. How does she see that from behind the, you know what I mean? How does she see that? Right? The phone's here. How does she see her trying to do this if she's standing right here? It doesn't make any sense. She can't see that. This is the contradiction, boys. Right here. Easy. Why aren't I a mod? Because your name is Pound fucking Lolly. If I modded you, everyone would fucking say I'm a goddamn pedophile. Am I lagging? I'm dropping frames still. I've lost 10,000 frames. I am lagging. Am I laggy or not? You've been dropping frames randomly, yeah, but it's not as bad as that one day. Shit. Looks like I didn't finish. Looks like I didn't fix the issue. Well, yeah, it's definitely not as bad as the one day. Suppose it's a lot better. It's barely noticeable. That's good. What lag? It's fine for this game. Yeah, that's true. Lags very little. That's good. Miss Star, I have to conclude that you have a personal grudge against Miss Lana Sky. Damn, Edgeworth's objection sounds fucking amazing. The witness is a former detective. Her testimony is unmarred by personal bias. Well, who would have thought you would be my knight in shining armor prosecutor? You who, together with the chief prosecutor, kicked me out 2 years ago. ... Well, Miss Star, this is a fatal contradiction with your testimony. How do you explain this? I don't know what you're talking about. Mess with me, and I'll make you cough it all up. Let's look at the floor plans. You said you witnessed the crime from this point. However, if that's true, you couldn't possibly have seen Miss Sky making that phone call. I believe you see what I'm getting at. That emergency phone was on the back side of this partition. If indeed you were in B block, you couldn't have seen it. What? Order! What is the meaning of this? It's simple, Your Honor. She's not coughing up lunch. She's coughing up lies. That's quite a claim, Mr. Wright. Perhaps you will allow me a question? Tell us exactly what lie this witness has told the court. Here's where the counterattack begins. I can't afford to get this wrong. The witness lied about what she saw, where she saw it, the order of events. I mean, it's either what she saw or where she saw it. Alright? I mean, she could be lying about what she saw because she didn't see it at all, you know, or where she saw it because she didn't tell us what she saw, but she couldn't have possibly seen it from where she saw it. You know what I mean? I think it's the latter. She couldn't have possibly saw it from where she saw it, so she's lying about where she saw it. Miss Sky tried to use the emergency phone, but it was out of order. What is significant about this fact? Nothing. Therefore, it would be pointless for Miss Star to lie about it. I hate this game sometimes. Well, oh wait, never mind. Okay, fucking thank God. Pointless to lie. But say the witness did actually see Miss Sky using the emergency phone. It would mean... Thank God. I was about to say, holy fuck. I thought he was gonna peg out for a second. The lagging again. Is the lag getting worse? The answer is number 4. Wow, thank you, Putty Put. I appreciate it, man. Fabian, thanks for hosting.
You got lucky! You got lucky!
Actually, no lag. You guys can be honest with me. There's lag. Just tell me. I'm already feeling pretty mellow right now, so it's all good. You should come PvP in Critica? Fuck no. I'm not playing that fucking game. It lagged for a second, but it stopped. Okay. Miss Star witnessed a crime from a different location. A different location? Now that's a pointless lie if I've ever heard of one. Before you call my life pointless, at least let me tell it. Let me ask a question to our clever wordsmith, Mr. Wright. Just where was the witness when she saw the crime? All the testimony we've heard until now points in one direction. The place from where Miss Star witnessed the crime is here. It had to have been here.
Take that!
If she was here, she could see the emergency phone. That's true. That solves the mystery.
Objection!
Obviously. That would allow her to see the emergency phone, yes. But if she was there, she would have been able to arrest her well before she dialed her cell phone. Oh. You doubt my speed? I can run 150 feet in 9 seconds, you know. Is that really that fast? What the fuck? Why did I lose points? Points? What the fuck? Not as fast as your witty... What? Is it back here then? No, the security room. It had to have been the security room. She was in the security room. This is the only place where she could have been. The security guard room? Indeed, the security room in the underground parking lot is well positioned. It's built on the 2nd floor, so you can see the entire lot. That was actually 5-head that I thought of that. Well, I mean, I guess not really. Whatever. Not to chat. Chat's fucking 6-head, so whatever. She would have been able to see the emergency phone from there. But why there? There are so many other places she could have seen the phone because her boyfriend's there. Not in this case, Your Honor. The witness, not being part of the prosecutor's office, couldn't park in A block. The only place where she could have seen the crime and the back of the partition is here. I remember in your testimony you said you brought a lunch to your boyfriend in the security guard room, yes? Well, Miss Star. Yep, there we go. That's why it's 5-head. How many years have I been getting the better of men to think that the tables can be turned? The day a man has got the better of Angel Star. Order! Witness! What have you done? Used to be a detective. You should know better. I'm not turning back. The guilty will be punished. And I'll do what I must to make sure justice prevails. The guilty? Is she talking about Miss Sky? Mr. Wright? Doesn't this strike you as odd? Why did Miss Star lie? It doesn't make sense. Huh? She could have just said she saw the crime from the security guard station. It wouldn't change anything. Exactly. His photograph tells all. It was the defendant who stabbed the victim. The truth still stands. It still stands? I disagree, Mr. Edgeworth. What? If a witness is found to be lying, they're guilty of perjury. She knows this. She wouldn't risk that without a good reason. So tell us what a reason was, Mr. Wright. Huh? Me? Who else? Mr. Wright, let's review what we know. The Star witnessed a crime from the security guard station. But she lied and said she saw it from B block. It must make a vital difference, but what? What would change? I mean, the angle of view to the crime would change, but why does that matter? The distance to the crime also changes, but why does that matter? Difference in lighting. Why does any of this matter? I gotta think. Why does difference in lighting matter? Wait, didn't she need to take a picture? Wait, how did she take a picture? Wait, what? How did she take a picture? This has something to do with the picture that she took. I think it's lighting. She couldn't take a picture of the crime and say it was the moment of the crime from where she was currently. She couldn't take a picture, a proper picture of the crime from the security guard room because of the lighting. It has to be the lighting because of the photo. Right? That's why she lied about it. To say this photo is the moment of the crime. To have decisive evidence. It's definitely possible. I think difference in lighting actually matters because of the picture. I mean... Okay, this shit's actually fucked up because there's multiple reasons you could say. The question is, which one is right? Does lighting change? No. I don't think lighting's it. And I don't think distance to the crime is it either. I feel like it's angle. But why does that why does that matter though? Why does she need to lie about the angle? Because of the photo. Because of the photo. She needs to lie about the angle because of the photo. That's what it is. That's what I've concluded. It's angle. Why the angle? Why? The angle at which she saw the crime occur would change. The angle? What do you mean? Well, the security guard station is on the second floor, and, she would have sort of a more 3D view of the crime. And this is important. Why? Maybe it's distance, maybe it takes a while to get from point A to point B. Probably was lighting, honestly. I know it has to do with the photo, I just don't know what about the photo. This one's really fucking stupid. I have to save. I think it's distance to the crime. 'Cause like, she can't get down there in time to stop her. There's too many things that can be right. Like, all of these things can be right. That's why this is dumb. like you're doomed to fail no matter how much you think about it. I don't like this case at all, honestly.
I would bust a nut.
It's like I'm fucking rolling the fucking dice. This case is hard. Yeah, but it's hard for the wrong reasons. It's not like the metal detector. That one was actually good. This one's like... It's just like there's too many possibilities. Too many things you could say that make a lot of sense. You know what I mean? The game only wants you to do one thing. It's like, but that is a possibility. Like, that would make sense. If you presented that in court, it would make sense. You know, angle of view from the crime would make sense. I could be like, oh, she took a picture from block B. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's one of those things. One of them is vital. I mean, the fucking... The photo was taken... Like, they're all vital. The photo was taken from fucking block B, but she's obviously not in block B. Why? Because... Oh my god. Whatever. I'm not gonna argue about this. I'm ending stream after this. Holy fuck. I can't handle this. I'm holding. Oh my god. Sure, instincts, it could be too many different things. It could be the lighting, it could be the lighting, because maybe she can't take the picture from fucking security guard room. She had to go to block B or something, I don't fucking know, it could be something stupid like that. Or it could be distance because she can't get there in time. So her testimony doesn't make sense either way, you know what I mean? Like, it could be either or. Like, both make perfect sense, both are vital. That's what I'm saying, and this guy's like, but one is vital. No, one isn't. He's not thinking. Whatever, I don't care. Alright, let's just go with lighting. It's what we thought of first. It's a difference in lighting. Lighting? What does that mean? Well, it means, see, the security guard station is on the second level, so, she would have... I lost. She would have seen the crime in better lighting conditions. And this is important. Why? That's enough. This court sees no reason to further prolong the trial. Defense has failed to give the court significant reason to doubt the prosecution's claim. This court finds the defendant, Miss Lana Sky, guilty. The accused will surrender to the court immediately, to be held pending trial at a higher court within a month from today's date. That is all. This court is adjourned. Well, we lost. Think you were definitely overthinking it with the lighting? You can say overthinking, but again, it's one of those things where it all makes sense. It's not really overthinking, it's just different right answers. But yeah, it is distance to the crime, as I thought before as well. How did you lose 40 times in Phoenix Wright? I didn't. It's a death counter for another game. Change the distance between her and the scene of the crime. My condolences, Mr. Wright, but one look at the floor plans and it's quite clear. This is between the scene of the crime and the guard station is 30 feet. I don't see how that would change what she could see. What she saw is not in question here. Yeah, so I talked about this. I talked about why it could have been this answer, so it's whatever. What matters is the time it would take her to reach the scene of the crime. Miss Starr, you witnessed the crime from the security guard station. Now, how long did it take you to go from there to the scene of the crime where you arrested Miss Sky? Well, witness, yes. You ordered the squid wheels, right? Quality of my lunches has gone from low to inedible. I was bringing a PB&J lunch with fresh boysenberry jam to my boyfriend. Boysenberry for the boyfriend. He wasn't in the station, so I waited. I witnessed the crime from the glass-walled station.
You let me go, Lacari.
Shut the fuck up. And before I knew what I was doing, I found myself running toward the scene. But the door was locked. I couldn't open it. Holy fucking shit. That's why I had to go through the visitors' parking lot in Block B. It's quite a detour.
You're so mold, Lacari.
It probably took me at least 5 minutes to get to the scene of the crime. 5 minutes? This changes things considerably. But it was that woman over there in the defendant's chair who stabbed him. I know it. I have photographic evidence. I swear it. I swear it on my finest plastic spork. You have a point, and the spork is a wonderful invention. Would you like another Cavalier lunch? Absolutely. Uh-oh. Mr. Wright, you have to do something. Do I have any evidence to stop this? I guess we have to try. 5 minutes between the witnessing of the murder and the arrest. Think about it. You could make pasta in that amount of time. If you like it al dente. I got lunchboxes that tie pasta in the knots, rookie. A 5-minute blank. Isn't that strange? Strange. If you were a criminal, what would you do with 5 minutes, Your Honor? Well, I guess I'd flee to the scene. Hey, don't get the wrong idea. I didn't kill anyone. But you have the instincts of a killer. You would run. But this time was different. Miss Sky dawdled at the scene of the crime. She even had her picture taken. No true criminal would act this way. It's inconceivable. Al dente? Who cares, dude? Well then, it seems we've come to the end of this testimony. The witness has a grudge against the defendant and a blank in her testimony. Mr. Edgeworth? Is the next witness ready to go? Unfortunately, I appear to have overestimated this witness on account of her professional history. We did it! We screwed that can shut, Mr. Wright. That was too close. I'm afraid that the cough-up queen has been dethroned, and with that, the court is adjourned. Hold it. Mr. Edgeworth, you ordered the squid wheels, right? That's the one she tried to foist off on me. Foist? I prefer to not take the defense team's leftovers. Anything else to say? I might be able to save you. I have decisive evidence. What was that? Is this another one of her trick lunchboxes? My apologies, but we have no further questions to ask of you, Miss Starr. Is this your jumbo lunchbox? Woohoo! Woo! A triple-decker. Out of deference to the witness's determination, I'll allow one more testimony. Let's hear about this decisive evidence. Like the Lunchland motto says, you won't be disappointed. What's she going to pull out of our lunchbox this time? Decisive evidence. I should have mentioned those 5 minutes when I wasn't looking at the crime scene. And now, to the matter of the victim's shoe. Did I not bring this up? 2 types of blood were found on this shoe. One, of course, was the victim's. And the other type of blood matched that of the defendant, Miss Lana Sky. This shoe proves it. It's flawless, decisive evidence. What? There was blood found on that shoe? Try Lunchland for all your lunch and decisive evidence needs. Witness, what's the meaning of this? Why is this the first time I've heard of this evidence? Simple, as I've already said. I don't trust you with your evidence, Mr. Edgeworth. That's why I took the liberty of investigating this myself. And you had blood tests performed? Didn't I mention? I have 3 boyfriends in forensics. Holy fuck, this girl has a lot of boyfriends. In any case, Your Honor, I can't accept this as evidence. What? You must know the 2 rules of evidence law. Rule number 1, no evidence shall be shown without the approval of the police department. In other words, this shoe is illegal evidence, at least for the time being. Is that right, Mr. Wright? It seems so. Edgeworth sure is celebrating. Not so fast, Mr. Edgeworth. Don't forget, I used to be a detective, as I mentioned previously. This shoe has already been tested by a member of the forensics department. Holy fucking shit, S-Fan hosted me? Oh man. Fuck, S-Fan, of all the times to host me. Fucking hell, dude. Thanks, dude, I really appreciate it. What's up, man? How's it going? Thanks for the host, dude. Jesus Christ, S-Fan. You sure pick your fucking moments, don't you? Holy fuck. I appreciate it. Thank you. Sorry, I'm mauling right now. I was actually gonna end stream soon because stream's kind of laggy and it's kind of like not feeling it, I guess, but I'll stream a little longer for you, dude. Thanks. Alright, so let's see what's going on. This shoe has already been tested by a member of the forensics department. As you can see, it was approved by the police department as of today. Even the general public can produce official evidence, Mr. Edgeworth. Is that right, Mr. Wright? It seems so. Edgeworth is looking pretty sullen. You could at least study some evidence law, really. The prosecution's complaints notwithstanding, it appears that this evidence satisfies the first rule of evidence law. However, it seems you have yet another count against you, witness. Anything to ensure that the guilty are properly judged. Victim's shoe added to court record. Alright, white shoe bears traces of blood. Okay. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine the witness. Fuck. Alright. We're not done yet. Rage for host? Nah, no rage today, boys. Sorry. I'm not in a good mood at all.
Look,
probably one of the worst moods I've been in. I'm a weeb. Is that so? Shit. Hey, Daff. How's it going? How you doing? Daphne? Are you okay? No. I should have mentioned those 5 minutes when I wasn't looking at the crime scene. How are you doing, Daphne? Why did you lie about those 5 minutes? I guess you could say I just wanted people to look at the results. The results? How many times do I have to say this? I saw the chief prosecutor stab the victim before my very own eyes. Compared to that, a 5-minute blank means nothing. Then why didn't you just tell the truth? chicken bite. Thanks for the 60 resub, buddy. Don't make me laugh. We're dealing with the most untrustworthy of the vile lot known as prosecutors. Falsified evidence, arranging testimonies, erasing and manipulating evidence. When you fight monsters, you need to use every trick in the book. This when the suspect is admitting she did it. But false testimony is the most despicable crime of all, Miss Star. Let's just get this over with. And now to the matter of the victim's shoe. Did I not bring this up? Bring up what? And you found this shoe at the scene of the crime? I detained the chief prosecutor and notified the police department. I wanted to make myself useful while I was waiting for the police to arrive. So like an ill-trained pooch, you stuck off with the shoe. I was afraid someone else would erase the chief prosecutor's crime. This shoe is my secret weapon, if that should happen. See this fashionable basket I have here? It carries more than lunch boxes, gentlemen. I'm happy for you and your lunch box bag, really. Wait, I have a magic sub. Dude, Daphne, you're actually a fucking 18-month subscriber. Holy fuck. In any case, you removed valuable evidence from the scene of the crime. Now tell us what you did next. 2 types of blood were found in the shoe. One, of course, was the victim's. So you brought it to the forensics department. If you're going to submit something as evidence in court, you need it approved. To do that, evidence must be analyzed by a forensics expert. And she got away with her little coup because she used to be a detective. The shoe does appear to have bloodstains on it. Well, the man was stabbed after all. And that blood belonged to the victim, Detective Goodman? As I said, there were 2 types of blood found on the shoe. 2 types of blood. I thought this would be important. Other blood type matched that of the defendant's Miss Lana Sky. You can't say for sure the blood belongs to the defendant without a blood test. You claim to know something about blood tests, rookie. Well, speak up. Well, blood comes in 4 types, A, B, O, and AB. However, you can't tell from a blood test whether a murder was committed in cold blood. That's just a figure of speech, Mr. Wright. Actually, we can differentiate between millions of types with all the blood tests out there. Which means that we can more or less narrow any sample of blood down to just one person. Or so I hear. That's pretty specific. If I had a little more time, I would have gotten DNA test results. But they said there's very little doubt it could be anyone but Miss Lana Skies. So the suspect's blood was found on the victim's shoe. That ties her directly to the death of Detective Goodman. I was afraid he was going to say that. The shoe proves it. It's flawless, decisive evidence. I can't let this evidence go through without a fight. You ordered the pepper and fish guts, right? This fucking girl. Some like it hot, Mr. Wright. Some like your client. She's in enough hot water to make a whole vat of soup. Mr. Wright, do you or don't you have a problem with this shoe? A problem? This is critical. Is there a problem with the victim's shoe? Oh, fuck, man. Oh, this trial is making me fucking mauled. I should have not played this game today, dude. I needed to play this game when I was in like a fucking, like, I don't know, some sort of like ungodly mood. Oh, fucking hell. I mean, is there a problem with the shoe? I don't fucking know, like... Let's check it! Why the fuck is there blood on the bottom of the shoe? Ha! There's blood here too! On the sole of the shoe? It's got to be the victim's. He must have stepped in a puddle of his own blood. All this blood, it's horrible. The blood might be an important clue. Really? The blood on the bottom of the shoe is an important clue? I mean, I guess that's the problem with the shoe then. Yo, get in the van. What's up, man? Thanks for the 35-month resub. Much appreciated. Alright, let's check this out. This blood, this is my sister's, right? It appears so. Lana's right hand was bandaged when I saw her in jail. She must have cut herself at the time of the crime. Poor sis. Alright, so the blood on the bottom of the shoe is important evidence, huh? Probably. So I guess there is a problem with the fucking shoe then, huh? Alright, there's a problem with the shoe. If I'm not imagining things, I'd say there is one critical problem with this evidence. A clear contradiction. That gleam in your eyes. You're still young, rookie. I'd give you a peppered fish gut now. But you couldn't take the heat, could you? Let's hear what Mr. Wright has to say. What is contradictory about the victim's shoe? Show us the problem with this evidence. I mean, the fact that it's on the bottom of the shoe. I don't see why it's a problem, but I mean, you know, I'm grasping here. Let's just go with it. Take that! I wonder if you noticed there's blood on the bottom of this shoe. Don't mess with me, rookie. Or it'll be your blood on the bottom of my shoe. Indeed, there is quite a bit of blood on the bottom of the shoe. It makes sense. The victim was stabbed with a knife. What could possibly be contradictory about blood on the bottom of the shoe? I have a feeling it's this photo. There's blood all over the coat. I don't see any blood on this shoe though. Wait, there's no blood on the ground! There's no blood on the ground, so how the fuck could there be blood on the shoe? Shouldn't there be blood here on the ground somewhere? But there's no blood on the ground here. Pretty sure that's what it is. Either that or I'm fucking Papega. And if I'm Papega, Chad, I die a fucking Papega. The problem lies in the footprint. The footprint? Note that the bottom of the victim's shoe is covered in blood. Then isn't it strange? Why weren't any bloody footprints found by the scene of the crime? Aha! As you can see, there were no traces of any such footprints at the scene of the crime. This is forged evidence! This evidence isn't real! That's what it is! Different shoes? Yes, different shoes, obviously. It's forged evidence.
Lucky! He got
that
lucky!
contradicts your claim about the shoe. This picture only shows parts of the floor, so there could have been bloody footprints. Then where are they, Mr. Edgeworth? Because we checked the scene and found nothing of the sort. Order! Well, witness? What, huh? Great going, Mr. Wright, but it's true that the lack of a footprint is a contradiction. But then we have to ask why there wasn't a footprint. Oh, that's true. There has to be a reason why there wasn't a footprint. Think, Mr. Wright, think. Hey, I don't know why it's not there. I'm just good at finding contradictions. What? Oh, Edgeworth, do you know? I see. Now I get it. Get what? Our witness is more devious than I gave her credit for. Yeah, forged evidence, right? We were hoodwinked to the very end. But she slipped. There is one vital hint to the truth in her testimony. What are you talking about? Think back to when she told us about apprehending the suspect. The chief prosecutor tried to resist, but her efforts were in vain. She knocked my hands aside, kicked over an oil drum. Oh, she's beautiful, but deadly. A predator, this one. A leopard woman. Rawr. Wait, does that mean it's oil? Not blood? I thought that was a strange thing for a normally cool-headed chief to do. No kidding. Now, witness, allow me to ask a very simple question. This oil drum, was it empty? Oh, that. I'm not sure I like your attitude, Mr. Edgeworth. Though apparently, you're not the slowest conveyor belt in the lunchbox factory.
Y'all stop
You know what I
complaining
noticed?
like some hoes.
Every time there's a thought on the witness stand, both Edgeworth and Phoenix Wright fucking team up to fucking destroy her ego. It's actually a pattern I noticed in this game. Witness. Well, was the oil drum empty? The oil drum kicked over by the chief prosecutor was brimming with water. Water? What does that mean? Still don't get it, Mr. Wright? Do you want to know the reason she knocked it over? The real reason? Aha! You don't mean. Yes, the suspect knocked over that oil drum for one reason and one reason alone. To erase the bloodstains that would become evidence against her. Oh, shit! What the fuck? That ties things up quite nicely. The bloodstains left on the victim's shoe tie her quite clearly to this murder. Then after the deed was done, she knocked over the oil drum to erase the telltale signs. Why, that's a prosecutor's specialty, erasing evidence. That reminds me, Miss Sky's right hand was hurt. Didn't she say she cut herself when she stabbed him? So that's when my sister's blood got on the shoe? Well, I see no reason to prolong this trial. Mr. Wright, do something, please. What? Well, what can I do? Your sister has confessed to the crime and she tried to conceal it. But... Enough. There is no need for further debate. The verdict, Your Honor. Very well. But Angel Star is on the prosecution side. She could have been lying about the water. This court finds the defendant, Miss Lana Sky. Hold it! Little girl, what did you just say? Huh? Me? Did you just say that I, Angel Star, was on the prosecution side? Well, yeah, you are. You're saying my sister hid evidence by erasing the bloody footprints. Well, I thought you'd had your fill, but here you are demanding a second helping. Another lunchbox? A lunchbox called evidence. Wait, witness, don't tell me you have something else. The time for deliberations is past. Any further comments and you'll be held in contempt of court. Your threats don't scare the cough-up queen. Look at this. What is with all this evidence, man? Dude, fuck this case, dude. Like, go fuck off, man. I'm fucking, dude, fuck this case. I'm fucking done with it. Like, really? Like, oh, by the way, I have this here. I fucking gained like 5 different evidences throughout the course of the fucking trial that's like, oh, by the way, this is here. Like, okay, dude, fuck you. It's unwatchable. Oh, is the lag really bad? It's actually pretty cool after this, in my opinion. Yeah, maybe it's just like the intro of this fucking entire case is kind of Pepega. It got worse. Okay, I'm probably gonna try to stream earlier tomorrow then. Because apparently at this time I just lag, I guess. Even though I tested it. It's just kind of fucking weird. Yeah, I'll finish this trial and I'll call it for day probably. I wanted to play Star Wars, but I don't think I can play with this lag. A photograph? I had it just in case anyone had the gall to suggest that the white shoe didn't belong to the victim. I see no room for error in this evidence. Mr. Wright, wait, look at the asphalt in this photo. Hey, it's clearly wet. Erasing the last trace of evidence erasing the last trace of doubt from the court's mind. Immediately after the murder, the crime scene was washed with water. I'm sorry, Mr. Wright. I guess I couldn't help after all. It's not your fault. I knew I couldn't win this case from the beginning. And it seems this is what your sister wanted anyways. Why would she want to condemn herself so much? This doesn't make any sense. There has to be some underlying meaning. Yakuza scammed again. Too many games to play. So hard. And reformatting actually didn't fix my lag, which is quite astonishing. I'm sorry, Mia. Right. Wet or not, don't be so quick to throw in the towel. Get yourself up off the asphalt. Take another good look. Don't give up. Not until the bitter end. This is the last piece of evidence. Very well. This time I'd like to declare a verdict for good.
Objection! I'm a busted nut.
Your Honor, wait. What is it with you people? Can't I hand down my verdicts in peace anymore? Whatever it is, can it wait? No, it can't. Then it will be too late. Look at this photograph. The last one submitted. This trial isn't over until we give each piece of evidence proper consideration. So, right, are you saying there's a problem with this latest piece of evidence? Yeah. I'll think later. Yeah, there's a problem. Right or wrong, I've got to go ahead with this. I suppose we've come this far, we should give every claim a fair shake. Very well, Mr. Wright. Show the court the problem.
Hello
in
from
this
our
photograph.
favorite Tamer.
What is this right here? What is this? What the fuck is this? What is coming out of this exhaust? This is the only thing that stands out to me. This thing coming out of the exhaust is like very weird. I think it's whatever the hell's coming out of the exhaust here.
Take that!
Problem in this photograph is here. What's this? There's something poking out of the car's muffler. Wait, just a moment, Mr. Edgeworth. Your Honor? You just said muffler. Muffler! Muffler! Muffler, muffler, muffler! That's why muffler was said! I figured it out. Wow. That actually increased my mood. But, wait, why are you guys saying Pokemon? There is no lag, Lacari. You don't have to lie to me. There's lag. Who hosted? Lacari has too many viewers. Shut the fuck up, you dumbass fucking retard. There is no lag? Thanks. Appreciate it. However, I see no trace of a muffler or scarf of any kind in this photograph. A muffler is also a part of a car or motorcycle, Your Honor. Just think of it as part of the exhaust system, a pipe. I see, and I see. What's that suspicious looking cloth sticking out of the car's muffler? So what if there's something sticking out of the muffler? What does that have to do with this case? Nothing, absolutely nothing. Sorry, Miss Star, but it's not going to be that easy. In fact, you've already told us why this is important to the case. You said as much in your testimony. What? Let's hear what Mr. Wright has on his mind. Tell us what you think this piece of cloth... Oh, tell us why you think this piece of cloth in the muffler is related to the case? What the fuck? Bro, it could literally be fucking anything. because she said muffler on the phone. The word muffler was overheard during a call made to Emma at 5:18. I mean, it has to be the phone, right? Or the badge! It could be the badge as well. Yes? No? Look at the time, look at the time. I think it's the fucking phone. Take that! Miss Starr, recall your testimony from the court. Ah, yes, when I arrested her, she mentioned the muffler. That's what had me confused in my earlier testimony. Muffler. Could it be that the muffler you heard mentioned was actually this exhaust pipe? If so, that means this piece of evidence... that means this piece of cloth is vital evidence. Oh! She's balding. It's black. Well, it seems we'll have to suspend the proceedings. Suspend? I find myself wondering about that piece of cloth. If we leave any question unanswered here, we do a disservice to the law. Have the car at the crime scene inspected at once and bring me that cloth. The verdict will wait until after we've seen all the evidence. Agreed? I suppose so. Whew, that was close. But we made it. At least for now. Jesus, this case is fucking AIDS. This court will adjourn for a 30-minute recess. It's lunchtime after all. He's still hungry. To be continued. Okay, we somehow survived. Well, not really. We actually got a fucking game over, but... I mean... I have issues with this fucking case, man. I honestly do. I have issues with this case, and you guys are gonna say, like, oh, blah, 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 keck W, but dude, I have serious issues with this case. Should probably save it for next time. Kind of want to take a hiatus from this game. I actually need to take a hiatus. I actually need to take a hiatus for now because I'm fucking molding.